sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Give it like a good minute or so. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. It's Super Bowl week, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you never wore your
Yes, I did.
you never wore your hat up here. Why you wore it today?
I haven't never wore this.
But why you wearing it?
I have never wore this.
You a cheer dad.
Can we go back to the?
Fucking cheer dad, bro.
He was a hater.
You a cheer dad, bro. Now you gotta, cause these fellas in here, now you wanna wear your. So wear your hat. Your son really play.
If Sertain was right there, you would have wore it, right? Oh, remember when you wore your Gibbons hat right here? Oh, and then y'all took a loss that week. Shit.
No, he didn't.
Shit. That's
Where
tough.
your hat at?
That's tough.
Oh, okay.
That's tough.
Whatever.
That's tough.
Whatever, man. Start the show, man.
Hey, shut it live, ladies and gentlemen. It is Super Bowl week, AYFL, FYFL, playoff week, high schools. Got a couple big games. Shut it live. You're like 20 more seconds.
It's on you show?
Yeah, it's on his live.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Billy, what's up, Billy? What's going on? Hey, we want to welcome everybody to another stunning episode of Keep It Real Podcast. I got a great panel tonight. Shall we say? Let me just let them introduce themselves, man. I mean, no introduction needed, man. Let's start with the famous OC himself, man.
Mr. Rowe.
Yes,
the
sir.
Mr. Rowe,
The
Mr.
Black
Rowe.
Pope.
The Black Pope.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Thanks for having me.
There it is.
Hey, now, hold on.
Hey.
Let me put a disclaimer out there.
Hey.
Rowe, now, I done seen you talk some
Oh, yeah. In action.
in action.
That's only.
I don't need.
That's only in game mode.
Not really, because ever since I switched over,
Yeah.
my role kind of switched. You know what I'm saying? DC do all the talking.
Yes, sir.
I just follow his lead.
Okay.
Joe take off, and I just get in where I fit in.
Hey, Ro, for the people that's not familiar with your resume on the Little League realm as well as the high school realm, can you give a quick rundown of your accomplishments throughout the 10, 15 years you've been excelling in the South Florida football landscape?
I don't really say accomplishments. I was just blessed to work with some very talented kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much that's about it. I ain't did too much.
Is it hard to because I seen you coach not so talented teams, and I seen you coach some loaded teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I see you get the best out of all the kids in the situation. Like how is that coaching a studded team and coaching a not so studded team?
I mean, nowadays I think the era different. You know what I'm saying? Because before you had time to build. Today's era, you ain't got no time to build. You got to come in, you got to win. Like, you can have a football team right now, you don't go undefeated. Your whole team blew up. You know what I'm saying? But where before, I done coached a team and lost 4-5 games. My whole football team come back. You know what I'm saying? You able to build, but today, I don't know how you do it. It's damn near impossible. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go get all the talent from everywhere, load it up, you know what I'm saying, and coach ball that way. You know what I'm saying? But parents, man, you know what I'm saying? That's what it boiled down to. You know what I'm saying? Boiled down to the parents.
One more question before we introduce your DC. How do you get so good at calling offense?
Like I speak with my quarterbacks. It's a number game. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can't say. I done seen a lot of OCs.
You get the numbers. Get the numbers in your advantage. Whether it's a pull or it's a formation, just take advantage of numbers.
Yeah,
that's what it boiled down to.
Okay.
My dog give you them X's and O's.
Yeah. Okay. So, can you introduce us?
Oh man.
Introduce our.
what they call him, the silent assassin.
Yes.
Silent assassin.
No social
Yes.
media, no.
No
He,
nothing.
he just show up and show out, man. Introduce yourself, Mr. DC.
That boy like Jay-Z right now.
Yeah. Hey, for real.
Oh, he ain't gonna really do too much talking.
Talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my jits do
You know
the
what I'm
talking,
saying? But the
man.
elephant in the room, the elephant in the room on when them lights come on, boy.
Just like to be different, man. You know,
Ain't no wrong with that, coach.
give all your kids the blessing.
There it is.
I don't want none of the attention. I want all my kids to get the attention.
There it is.
You know, but I'm Coach Joe Chaminade. You know, blessed to be the DC over there. I think this going on my 5th year. So I'm just blessed, you know.
How many state titles, coach?
Got 3. Got 3, but
Back to
it's
back.
the one
Back
you
to back.
lost that you remember, you know,
Yeah.
tough one. You know,
Yeah.
but we had 3 back-to-back, so we was very blessed, you know. Coach Jones is a amazing leader of men. You know, and also Coach Barry, amazing
Yeah,
leader.
Coach B.
Yeah.
Coach Jones.
Big, huge
Shout
part
out
of
to both of
Chaminade.
them.
Yeah,
Shout out to both of them.
huge part of Chaminade, and also, you know, Coach Tate. He ain't with us no more. He at
Mm-hmm.
Dilla, but huge shout out. And now we blessed to have one of the best. One of the best. If not the best. So he being humble right now. We'll get on that a little later, but you know.
I learned that since I came to the private side. Try to clean it up a little bit.
So,
Hey, so Ro, let me ask you a question, man. How many years you been in high school around?
I want to say like 5, 6.
5,
I
6.
ain't been doing it that long.
Your first year coming in high school, you won a state title, right?
Yes, sir.
Who? With who? With who?
Carol City.
Man,
See,
Carol
Kansas
City.
City. That's what I thought.
Tell me what that adventure was like.
I mean, for me, that was different, man. It was really new. I was blessed to coach with some hell of a man. I coached with other coach, Aubrey Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He taught me a lot. And I had Coach Cardell. What I'm saying, he's one of the best defensive coordinators to do it down here. So
Okay.
Coach Cox.
really, Cardell.
Cardell.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So really my job was just don't mess it up. You know what I'm saying? I did that to the best of my ability.
Okay. So year 2, you did what? You did 2 stints at Carol City, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your first 2 years, you guys won states, came back.
And then, like
You guys graduated a lot of seniors that
Not really.
No?
'Cause in both instances, the same thing happened. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? The coaching staff blew up, meaning coaches, we win,
Yeah.
coaches go on to college. My head coach left,
Okay.
my defensive coordinator left, so staff blew up. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? And that's how it happened both times.
Both times.
Mhm.
But both times you were there, y'all won states?
Nah, the second time we messed that up.
Yeah.
We had one of the best teams in South Florida. We messed that up.
Then you went to Miramar.
Nah.
Hey man, but you had some.
man,
You did a good
I
job at
Yeah,
Miramar.
we did. I mean,
You beat St. Thomas that year, right? Am I right?
Yeah, we beat St. Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm saying we had a good team at Miramar, but Miramar really wasn't my thing.
Okay.
Great guys over there, just one for me.
It went for you.
No.
So what's
Ain't really
what's the Coach Joe before Chaminade? Where were you?
I coached a couple years at BA. Then I moved over to Dilla, and I coached 1 year at Piper under David Coleman,
Okay.
who's also an amazing person as well. Taught me a lot of things.
Okay. So both of y'all being in both sectors, what would you feel like? Is there a difference in the private school and in the public school?
Absolutely. You get more parent participation in the private school sector. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Public school, them kids like pretty much fend for themselves. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So a lot of those kids play with more like passion, like desire. So a lot of people say they better. They're not better. They're just
Yeah.
more hungrier.
They
You
got
know what I'm
more,
saying?
yeah.
They fend for themselves a little
Yeah.
more than, you know what I'm saying? Private school kids, some of them tend to be
privileged.
more sheltered. You know what I'm saying? But today's era, you know how that works.
Yeah.
You go get a dog who's in the same situation. You bring them to the private school.
bring
Now
them
you
to
get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what's happening.
I agree too, man. Just less distractions at the private school.
Okay.
As far as the school itself,
Mhm.
you know, for the kids, so they can focus more on the school and football. You know,
Okay.
It's a lot of distractions in the public school, which is, you know, unfortunate. You know, that's why you need good men like, you know, they got a Tate,
Yeah.
great dude, and they got to get Fife back into the public school system, man.
Yeah.
They lost
sir.
an amazing man when
Yes,
they
Yeah,
lost,
I agree.
when they lost Fife. You know, but just, you know, the distractions, man. And that's why a lot of, we like a family with Fife, Tate, they might have a kid that's in public school that they see that might not make it in the public school. You know, so they reach out to us, like, man, this kid here, he has a lot of distractions right now, man. You know, can you help us save the kid? Because that's what it's about. It ain't about public versus private. That's why everybody want to make it. You understand? They want to make these narratives about that. everybody in their feelings about the private school. But we all doing the same thing. It's the same goal to get these kids up out of here.
That's true.
You know, we just another avenue to create that.
Yeah.
And we all good people over there. You know, Coach Jones, I come on say it again, he's an amazing man. He's a quiet man. And a lot of people, he's misunderstood because he's so quiet. And they wonder why Jones don't talk. It's because he's been burnt in the past. You know, say one thing to a person, and down the road it gets, you know,
Twisted.
yeah, twisted.
Twisted,
There you
yeah.
go. There you go. So now he's quiet, and people think he's all that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jones thinks he's all. No, Jones don't think he's all that. One thing about Coach Jones, he's about those kids. A lot of times, a kid might not be practicing because what, bro? Where he at? He's in the locker room doing what, bro?
Doing work,
Doing
make up
work.
work.
Because work comes first. Every Tuesday and Thursday, what we gotta check, bro? Gotta
Check
check
them
them
grade,
iPads.
grade check.
Hey man, if you don't got an F, I mean if you got an F, you ain't playing. If you got a D, you may have to sit a quarter or two.
That's anybody.
Yeah, that's anybody. He don't care. That's the grades first. And Jones' main thing, not only do he want to get them to college, he want to get them through college. How many kids we send out to college and they come back home? So we still feel like, you know, we fail those kids and that happens. That's one of the worst things you possibly could have. You know, send a kid off and they get sent back home.
So it's not just going to college; it's graduating college.
Yeah,
and-
get them through that.
And one of the biggest things I think the private school help with, because even me coming from public school to private, one thing I noticed, like all the kids had desires going Division I school, Division I. Like none of them Division I schools you're looking at, Alabama, Florida State, or Clemson, none of them look like Carol City. They don't look like Northwestern, Central Dillard, was predominantly black. You know what I'm saying? Some kids never have a white classmate until they get to college.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? And it's how you act around, you know what I'm saying? You got
So
to get used to the
present yourself.
environment.
Present
prepare
yourself.
you.
It prepare you, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Look for
prepare
life
you
skills.
for that
You
level,
know
yeah.
what I'm
Life
saying?
skills,
'Cause
yeah.
whether we want to say it or not, man, we got to carry ourselves accordingly in different areas. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Environment plays a factor. Environment
Exactly.
plays a
You
factor.
gotta know how to adapt. I agree.
You
So-
know, we in uniform every day. It look nice in their uniforms. You don't have to worry about, you know, different clothes or people picking on you because you got this on or you got on. It's one uniform.
Absolutely.
You know what,
Uniform.
Jones? When we go to practice, our coaches, we got to be in one uniform. We got to have on Chaminade stuff.
Yeah.
Kids, you can't have your pants hanging down, you know, below your waist. That ain't how you carry yourself, man. You know, you got to be groomed.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay to have the dreads and stuff, but you got to be groomed. You know, we try to build men.
Yeah. So let me ask the $1 million question.
Ask me.
To
this
you.
This is inclusive now. You know, you don't get shopping out out. Hey, we in the building.
Hey,
Better ask me now.
Yeah, we got to sneak out and do this.
I've been privileged to be a part of the organization, great organization, and one of the people who gave my son the opportunity,
They speak the real now.
who gave my son
Shoot a shot.
who gave my son who gave my son an opportunity, Joe, as a freshman. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, a lot of people come in and expectations be really high.
Yes, sir.
And one thing that y'all tell the parents, I said this last week, that nobody don't have a guaranteed job.
Don't.
You know what I'm saying? You come in there, you can be good as all you want to be in little league.
Yes.
But when you get to high school, that's a whole different story. You got to remember, some kids come in 15, 16 years old, and they playing against grown men that been in that locker room for 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
And their bodies and their maturity level is way higher than this kid who just came off Optimus.
Yeah.
But you always going to play the best 11 no matter what.
Man, you got to be fair. I heard Coach Tate said something last week, and that's a nod thing. You know, every parent loves their kid.
Mm.
You know, whether you a senior or freshman, I got to give every kid that same opportunity. And I understand sometimes parents go to panicking as they senior year, but we have an open practice. So y'all get to come to our practices.
I know.
Y'all get to come to our practices. We gonna play the best 11. And we're not just saying the best person on the practice field. Are you the best in the classroom as well? Are you doing your grades? Are you doing everything you're supposed to do? Are you carrying yourself like a young man? Are you being respectful to your coaches? Are you being respectful to your parents at home? Because you'll get sick for being disrespectful with your parents. And that's why we have lost a couple of kids, because, you know, they weren't doing right at home, they weren't doing right in school, and they didn't want to pay the, the punishment, and, had to sit out the whole spring. So they chose to choose a different route, But Jones has a program. No one's bigger than the program. Not Warren. Warren wasn't bigger than the program. That Franklin wasn't bigger than the program. Bullet do everything he's supposed to do, and that's how you keep a program. Some people cheat that. That's why they have football teams, and it don't last long. Because one kid can see you giving this kid extra privileges, and they're gonna be like, "Coach has favoritism." Show it to you, man. Like, I don't do the favoritism thing. I had to have, even this year, man. It was some things I had to deal with, because it was some seniors I had to put on because they wasn't performing. They weren't performing. But guess what? They worked their butt off in practice, and they earned the right to get that playing time back. We have a job to do as well. And
I know all about it.
Yeah, that's how things go.
So let me ask both of y'all this.
Talk to us.
Do y'all feel like Chaminade is looked upon as a like the black sheep of football in South Florida, like because y'all in 3A?
You want to answer that, or you want me to?
Go ahead, man. I'm following you.
Absolutely, man. It's just excuses.
Okay.
One thing about South Florida, we the mecca of football. And it's unfortunate. There's so many teams that have turned down great games, but they'll go way across
California.
out of state to play a
Mhm.
team.
Yeah.
When you could get a Chaminade versus St. Thomas, a Chaminade versus Central versus St. Thomas.
Yeah.
They right in your backyard. But people got too much pride. Chaminade versus Gibbons, too much pride. Why not get the people in South Florida that show?
Yeah.
You know what? Because that Friday, it gives people looking forward to. You know how the trash talk gonna be all that day. Oh man, you got this game coming up. That's why I respect American Heritage so much. American Heritage play you anywhere. Pat, you call Pat when you want to play it. Every team ain't like that. Set like that too. We got into a little something that we trying to get hashed out. They like that too. But I can tell you a lot of teams that ain't like that. But they done be the first one all over social media popping off about how good they are and why they ain't getting respect. That's why they ducking us. And when they don't duck us, you see what happens.
But let me
Yeah,
ask
we
you.
3A, but we play
Let me ask you a
every
question.
anybody.
Leading into that,
Yeah, talk to me.
this year you could say Chaminade probably had one of, if not the toughest schedule in Florida,
Yeah.
I agree.
by far.
Yeah.
I agree.
FHSAA came out with their top 10 list, and Chaminade beat like 3 of the top 10 that's on there.
Facts.
What do you think that Jones and the coaching staff collectively said, let's go out and get our respect this year, or it just the dominoes just fell that way?
We got a mature group, man. First of all, you got to have a mature group of kids, and that's what we have with Jamal and K2 and some of our other kids. Very mature. Even Bullet. Bullet is a kid, a man amongst kids, man. He's a hard worker. So it starts with that, and then it comes down to the coaching staff as well, because you're gonna go through adversity throughout the season, and we gotta be poised, and we'll get on the Heritage game, and we kind of got away from that being poised against Heritage, and that's one of the reasons we lost that game. But in that loss, we learned a lot. But that's one of the reasons we came out and got the schedule. Because if you ask him who he want to play, man, he first Central,
Yeah.
he want to play St. Thomas. I may want to play Gibbons. We want to challenge ourselves.
I wanted to play
Because-
Dillard too, but they told me it was a kickoff classic. I
Yeah,
ain't
Dillard
gonna say,
asked,
yeah.
Dillard wanted.
Yeah.
They wanted to kick
Yeah.
out class. They know why. And we
I
love
don't-
Tate. We love Tate.
I just wanted it to be a game. I ain't
We
really want no
love Tate.
kickoff classic,
We
but
love Tate, but Tate
I
building
do.
that program, and within the next 2-3 years, Dillard probably would have a state
Yeah,
championship.
it's gonna be a powerhouse.
But they know this year they really weren't ready, man. They here to talk, but they weren't
black
ready.
hole,
They like BA.
the black hole,
They like playing BA Cooper City.
the black hole.
You know,
Hey, we gonna play the black hole again.
they say we are next year, but we'll see, man. Everybody do a lot of talking. Then when it's time to make the schedules, they don't pick up the phones, or they'll call us back and never call us back. So
Yeah.
that's why I got to get love to American Heritage once again, and still Central, because they always ready.
Wait, so you saying Tate didn't want to play a regular season game?
Well, Tate wanted to kick off Classic. Tate wanted to kick off Classic. And you can put me on that, and I'll talk to Tate, I'm going to give you my number 2. I'm gonna get Strong my number 2, because I'm always getting screenshot about when our kids leave strong, don't put something in the trash. Football talk. So you gonna have a connection to the Chaminade, man. So you could call me directly if something happens.
When y'all kids leave,
Yeah. You posting stuff like when John left and when what's the other dude? When KJ left, put it in the
Who?
football track. What's
Nah.
Oh,
man.
the kid, John.
yeah. What's
okay.
going on? Nah.
Who?
Now you gonna have my contact, so
I don't
you
even know
can
who
direct
John
me.
John.
Who was John?
The running back. The
The one
running
that
back
went, the
they
one that
had.
went to Central.
The one that went to Central.
Oh, y'all lost a good back.
Yeah, but to put it in the football trash talk, well, that's something we don't do, man. We don't never discuss another team, what's going on a public platform. That's just not us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all do. I just don't think that
The
was
thing is,
right.
Wish him the best. God
Yeah,
bless.
people are trying to downplay that running back. I say that was a good back. I don't know what you took from it.
We took
But-
that. You put it on a football.
I ain't
trash
putting-
talk,
I ain't put- you showed me
hey,
that.
Hey, but let me
You
get on
showed
something
me
else.
that.
Let me get on something else.
Nah, you
Now,
bring
think
it
about
up.
this.
We talk about it.
Let's talk about something.
I'm
else.
here.
Get on him,
Hey,
Joe.
hey.
Joe, man, get on him, Joe.
Yeah. You can't bring it up.
Get on
That
him,
run
Joe.
from it.
We all did that. We
Get on him, Joe.
16 zip. 16 zip. That's cool.
Hey,
It's all fun, man.
If you want to brag on a fucking kickoff classic, you
See,
can
that's
have
why.
it.
That's why I wanted to beat him. See what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to blow him.
You can have it.
What I'm saying? That's why.
That ain't no excuse.
Hey,
That-
and one thing we do.
Hey,
one
hey.
thing we do at
When we come up here-
whenever we play, whenever it's a whistle and they keeping the score, we want to win. We don't care when the game is, if it's a scrimmage, who pee the longest, who spit the farthest, whatever. If you keep a score, Chaminade want to win.
So this is a topic that we always talk about.
Talk to us.
In that kickoff classic.
Yes, sir.
What was the yardage y'all held the road to?
What you mean on the yard?
Under
The
what?
running back. He said
Okay.
under 60 yards,
Total
right?
offense, I think. I think it was total offense.
Yeah, 62.
Yeah.
What in the world? What's up
I got-
the field on them people at ease?
No, you talking about total yards, or you just talking about bullet
Bullet
rush?
himself.
Yeah, bullet.
Bullet
Bullet.
himself.
See, but wait. First we just say, y'all want to brag on kickoff classic? And then in the same breath, he turned around and tell me, well, Bullet only had this.
Who brung it up?
Hey,
I ain't bring it up.
Hey, let me tell
Y'all act like I brung the shit up. I ain't bring it up.
It was a fun game.
Oh, not the day you didn't bring it up, but I my Facebook work too. I done seen this show, and I seen you bring it up now. You ain't bring it up today, but I done seen.
When you see me, y'all boys get me mixed up with somebody. Boy, I don't be on
Now you
Facebook
started.
talking
No,
about
you was
that.
on here on this. I was watching it.
No. I
You and the coach with the army hat with the black
that's
hole.
of
and
course
y'all
that's
was on
what
there.
he said. You will never hear me bring shit up. When I talk about Chaminade, what I say,
You
I give them
co-signed
their
it.
pro. I say that's the best team
He
that
does-
we
he
ever
does-
played.
he do-
I always
and-
give
and the-
Chaminade their pro.
and we
Strong's
use Bullet
defense.
fans, too. We use
In
Bullet
Strong's
fans.
defense, he does say
Hey.
that was the best. That was the
Y'all
best
boy got the wrong
O-line.
person.
Hey,
That was the best O-line
You know
he
what
ever
school I went
faced.
to?
You want to Dillard.
You know what school
So-
I went to?
so-
Who the biggest Dillard fan on the nod?
So
You
that's
had us in the locker room watching this.
that's a question that I want to ask you. So Tate going to Dillard.
And I
Yes,
own
sir.
Dillard
Was it-
when I played high school.
Was
And Chaminade.
Hey.
And Chaminade.
I love the grown men that be like 30 still talk about their high school days instead of giving the kids their
You just said you went to Dillard,
That's all I said. I ain't
Okay.
said nothing about playing.
and I'm just letting you know.
Hey,
So,
back- what you about to
so
How
did you ever have a hunch of wanting to go back to coach at Dillard?
Man, that was one of the hardest decisions I had to face, man, when Tate got that job. And, you know, me and Tate had some conversations, man, because, you know, Tate's a wonderful person. And, you know, I love Dillard, man. Dillard raised me.
Okay.
You know, Dillard raised me. But, you know, I try to teach loyalty so much to my kids. I cannot lead them. You know, I think Tate got the job in May or June.
All right.
Out the spring.
Right
That's
out the
the
spring.
Say
spring.
book it,
I
man.
can't. You
I
gotta
just seen it.
realize
Hello.
in the
We'll talk
community,
about that.
it's a lot of kids that got absent fathers.
Yeah.
So a coach plays that father figure. You understand that?
Yeah.
And on my team, I got a lot of kids that, you know, their mama's raising them. So they look at me sometimes as a father figure. So how can I walk out on them kids in June? You know, maybe if it was January and another time, maybe. But just that late in the season, I just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I have built such a bond with them, especially this class of 2022 kids.
Okay.
You know,
That's dope.
yeah.
I just got a message from the Tyler Tate,
Talk to me.
and he specifically stated verbatim, I will be in Hollywood next year.
Let's do it, Tate.
Book
Yeah,
it.
no.
No,
He said book it.
but is it a regular game? I don't want to hear no more. It was kickoff.
All right, look.
I don't want to hear that no more.
Pin it.
Hold on, he said correction, Joe. BCAA delayed our regular season schedule this year.
Man, we talking about next year, man.
All right,
We ain't
so,
talking about that.
so from what Tyler Tate just put up, he will be in Hollywood next year.
There it is.
Is he gonna bring the Panthers with him?
Can I tell you something?
I don't know if he talking about coaching or
Yeah,
bringing
when
his
he
team
stopping
or-
by to get something to eat, what we doing? Yeah, he said he gonna be in Hollywood. Well,
Y'all know Tate said he coming to get
Hey,
that.
now,
stuff, man.
He coming to get his bite back.
I
I feel
respect
it.
the Tate though. When we played Tate, I know Chris was running the offense because Tate didn't give me none of his 20 personnel, and no one in this county know my defense more than Tate does. Tate know my defense like the back of his hand. So I was ready for the chess match, but I wasn't able to get it. So tell Tate we'll be waiting on him in Hollywood. Got something.
Oh.
There it is, y'all.
We got one. We got one game.
game.
Let me ask y'all a question. There's been a lot of static in regards to Chaminade and Central. It's a lot of they backed out and Chaminade.
Yeah, I heard it.
It was more or less saying
It's exclusive,
Central
baby.
didn't want to play us and when they did call back somebody what technically if it's not G47 classified.
Well, before you go there, what's the record on the series? How many times y'all played Central?
1-1.
1-1.
Last time y'all
Let me
beat
tell you
them.
that.
We beat the dog crap out of them. 30 seconds, 36, what?
I can't
36-7,
remember.
I think.
30
I can't
36
remember,
something.
but they also beat us pretty bad when we went down the
Hey,
track.
hey, we ain't talk about that.
yeah, I know.
So,
I wasn't there.
So what happened this year when
mean-
Chaminade was supposed to play Central?
it wasn't this year. It was during the
Well,
COVID.
COVID year.
I'll start off and then I'll let him finish. Okay, so prior to COVID, a schedule had came out originally, and Central was on the schedule. But then after COVID hit, everybody had to redo their schedule,
Yeah.
and we didn't even know if Dave was gonna play, so we had to redo our schedule or whatever. And Central wasn't on there at the time, and I think they had a game that got canceled.
They're supposed to play true prep.
Yeah, they were supposed to play True Prep, and we had a bye week that week.
They ain't want none.
So they called us. They
Y'all
called us
cancel
for
the
a
game. Whatever, however,
Yeah.
y'all.
What happened with that? They tried to play. We had it scheduled for a regular Friday or something. And remember, show they switched it. They wanted to play a Thursday at 2 or 3 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
So we were
I
But
don't
like,
think-
when that
Central-
game fell through, they called us
Uh-huh.
and they wanted us to fill in the spot.
Was it true that it was like on a Wednesday or something like that?
Yeah.
yeah,
Thursday?
that's
I
what
mean,
I'm saying. It
It
was
they
was
like-
say-
Thursday
they-
at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, they saying that they called on Tuesday. We said they called. Well, it was Wednesday when we got the call. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So,
No time to prepare. What you
and I mean, we had an off week. You know what I'm saying? Because we back to back. So you look forward to that off week. You know what I'm saying? So when we got the off week, and then it was last minute. You call on Wednesday, want to play on a Friday.
So
It ain't just fit. So
I seen some static last week between you and another individual. And
no, I just throw dots until I get my way. You know what I'm saying?
so next year, is it true that you want Central?
Oh,
Without a
absolutely.
doubt.
Duh.
Why,
I mean,
why would you want to? Go ahead.
it's up to them. I mean, we want to play. We'll play them at Trash Pile. We'll play them at Central with no lights.
Well,
I mean, we just want the game.
We need to get that game this year.
Yeah,
Is there no way we can get that game this year? After
Whoa,
the
whoa,
season?
whoa. So you saying after
After
the
the season,
playoff
yeah.
run,
Yeah, they want to
do
do
something
it.
for the city?
They want to do it. Let's do it.
I think we need to tag some Central coaches on
mean,
here, man.
because
What you gotta do?
we want to play all the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to.
So after the playoff run, you guys are willing to put a
If Coach Jones is the head man, if he's willing to do
Man
it,
Jones gonna do it, man. Let's do it, man.
State-
man.
I mean, we want to play. We want to play everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who good.
Let's
I mean,
get it.
play like. If you know, look at us this year.
Don't
we
worry
started
about
out with Dillard. We went to Weston. We went to. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really got no cupcake teams.
yeah, it was-
Uh,
it was-
Like,
Everyone-
even our cupcake teams make the playoffs.
every team we played made
Stranahan
the
made it.
playoffs.
Stranahan
Every team
made
we
it.
played made the playoffs.
yeah.
Every
That's
team.
true when you look at it.
Do you what's the preparation you guys are using this upcoming week, next week? I mean, there's obviously high expectations for this football team going into the playoffs, and we know last year that it was a late last minute defeat that transpired. What's going to be different this year going into the playoffs collectively as a staff, collectively with getting the kids prepared, mentally, physically, things of that nature?
Go ahead, man. You the-
I mean,
I
I
mean-
mean, before they get into it, it really, the coaches put the kids in play. The kids have to execute it. That's all I say about them losing that game.
Last year in states.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the difference this year? Are you guys?
We
It's a
just
diff-
right now we working on all the stuff that gave us problems throughout the regular season. Like right now as a defense, I hope I ain't talking too much, but we bad on fourth down. This year, against Heritage, we gave up 2 touchdowns on fourth down, and then also against Seminole up the road, we gave up 2 touchdowns on fourth down. Not only that, we pretty bad on third and long, you know. So that's some of the stuff we want to work on, and then it's 2 different teams that we really have to break down. Like I was saying earlier, Edison, which is a real good team, scrappy team, and then you also got Somerset because we don't know who's gonna win that game. We thinking Edison gonna win, but you never know. That's why you play the game, you know. So right now we trying to prep for those teams, but also working on ourselves, working on special teams, making sure our special teams better. And Coach Jones does a good job of that. All the mistakes that he think a team could attack us with, he makes sure
He
that we
exploits.
clean that up. Yeah, there you go.
And just continue to coach hard as far as the offensive side of the ball go. I mean, our biggest hurdle, our biggest problem is our youth and experience. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of young guys that play big roles. So a lot of the time you see us turn the ball over a lot. It just comes from inexperience. You know what I'm saying? So the more we play, the more reps, the better we get.
With that being said, you guys acquired JJ, one of the best wide receivers coming up, class
Absolutely.
of
24,
2024, right?
Mhm.
Along with Edwin, and you got Bullet in the backfield.
Forget Speedy.
And, oh
Speedy a
yeah,
dog.
that's number 10, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But,
So
get his name out there.
shoosh. That made y'all actually more potent because y'all was built around y'all defense,
Yeah.
right?
We still,
Along
we
with
still
Bullet
are.
running the ball. But now y'all not one dimensional when it come to offense. You can add that thing out because CJ and JJ played with
Purple Machine.
Purple Machine.
Mhm.
So they already came with the chemistry. So how was that getting JJ in there
I mean,
with CJ?
It wasn't really hard because at the receiver spot, it's almost like playing a DB. You pretty much put him out there and let him go. You know what I'm saying? You just got to teach him the routes, teach him to play the concept, which he came in fast. He jumped on it. He learned that quick. You know what I'm saying? We try to make it as simple as possible. You know what I'm saying? Quick communication. So once he learned where to be, and the rest of it was pretty much on him.
Is this
See
room
ball, catch ball.
is this room with True? He caught the first 32 balls without dropping it.
Yeah, he ain't drop a ball about 2-3 weeks. I just seen him drop a ball the other week. Messed me up. I ain't know he know how to drop a ball.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but him and Ed, that's a hell of a 1-2 punch. And they feed off each other, you know what I'm saying, push each other. Great group. They're going to be one of the
And they
most
young.
dangerous groups.
They young.
Yeah, like same thing, young.
With
JJ a 10th grader.
that being said, the offense is young. Your defense, how many you lose?
Man, I lose probably like 7 or 8. But one thing about me, like what you said earlier, I play a lot of young kids too. They get in there.
Got deep
You
in.
know? And I know boy we're gonna be putting about 40 a game
Oh,
next
yeah.
year.
I
So
got you.
we'll have a little time to groom them, but they gonna already come with a lot of experience on the field. You know, Chris Ewald, you know, what's my DN name?
Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce.
Oh, yeah.
Denzel Johnson.
Yeah.
Gino.
Yeah.
Shouts
Man, we
out to
got-
Tip
yeah,
Brown.
We got Zaquan.
Zaquan is a
Yeah.
monster. Oh
Yeah.
my A monster.
Zaquan may be the best athlete in South Florida.
Yeah. And a good kid. It's a great kid,
Do everything,
man.
man.
You know.
Zaquan grabbed the football and threw it 50 yards the
Yeah.
other day.
Yeah.
I mean, he do whatever you ask, whatever you need on the football field. Zaquan.
D'Angelo Pons.
We got a question here from one of our viewers, Chris
Talk to us.
Anderson.
Talk to us.
He said, "Ask Joe who battle tested his defense the most this year, and ask Rowe who battle tested his offense the most this year."
Battle tested. You gotta go with Heritage. Man, we did a good job in the first half, but we knew they backs was against the wall, and I told my kids that we felt like we had a real good game plan against them in the first half, and they backs was against the wall. Them kids didn't give up. And what I told them at the beginning of the week, all week, that Blake, he might not put up great numbers, but he's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's a fighter.
Yes,
He's
he
tough,
is.
and he's a winner.
Yes, he is.
He's a winner, so we knew that kid wasn't gonna give up. And man, he was one of the kids that on 4th and long scrambled, got a first down, and he was a real thorn in our side. But I think also that I got to look conservative in that second half, and I went some 30 front that hurt me because my kids were playing lights out, and I should have never put them in that position. So that's really on me. He'll tell you it's on him, but that game was all the way 1,000% on Coach Joe, and I should have did a better
You
job
make it
for
first
those
down.
kids.
Yeah.
I think Roe got conservative that game second half.
But let me tell you, we
Scored the
practiced.
first drive.
Yeah.
How many points you put? How long? How many points you put up second half?
14.
And I'm gonna speak on this. We practice something every week or every other week. It's called a 4-minute drill and a 2-minute drill, and we was bad at both.
Bad at
4-minute drill. He got stopped. They stopped us. And 2-minute drill with them running the ball, we couldn't stop them. So
Got
that's
better.
just bad on us, our part, and what we do. And we practiced it every week. But guess what? It helped us in Buford because we ran the 4-minute drill. You ran the clock out. What you ran? 6 minutes off
6
the
minutes,
clock.
48
6
seconds.
minutes.
Yeah.
That game was nitty and
And the
gritty,
whole
boy.
stadium know who getting the ball.
And then
Give the bullet.
And then we turned around the next week, because, after Champion backed out.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't even want to talk about
You
that.
fake COVID?
COVID.
Somebody,
Fake COVID?
can somebody
Nah.
please tag any of your two
Oh.
ends?
I don't even want to talk
Yeah.
about
Nah,
that.
we don't talk
Tag, tag any of with
No,
this
we
fake
don't
COVID.
answer no any of your questions.
And can I say something about that real quick? And it's about the kids, man. These kids get 10 games to get their stats up to send out to these colleges, man. And when you counsel games on kids, I say counsel. Okay, if you had COVID, reschedule the game. That's for Fort Lauderdale too. So that's what I was most disappointed about, because it's about the kids.
God knows
You know,
what that
these
do.
kids
Got
need
37
fans.
zip.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my lot of that. Don't
Hey,
talk about my lot of that.
Oh, and
Strong, did anybody COVID y'all besides South Plantation with that threat?
Nah.
Oh, why you put
And,
him on? I don't think that's.
and
They got to be exposed.
to answer the
That just gotta be
I don't
exposed.
think Strong wanted that out.
and to answer the question of as far as offensively who gave us problems, I gotta go to Seminole. Seminole was real physical. You know what I'm saying? We took a beating.
That's the team in Georgia?
Seminole.
Sanford.
It's a
Sanford.
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 With a Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, man.
8-8. They was the 8-8 state champs last year.
They was big? Was they big?
It was big. It was physical.
Athletic.
I mean,
They had
I had to give Bullet like 2-3 days off.
They had those two twins that just committed somewhere.
Yeah, man. They got a linebacker. I forget his number, man. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, they was thumping, boy.
They gave us a hard time.
I
I think the second half, we probably only ran for like 30 yards.
And
If that,
you
the
know-
whole second half, like it was rough.
You know what shocked me, Corey? About I'm thinking I'm going out there like in a country town, and it was country, but school was in the projects, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For real?
In the middle of the
Seminole in the
projects.
hood, man.
And they got a
Seminole
strong
Seminole
following too.
Seminole got a hell of a football team.
They got a strong following. They won like 21 games straight.
Yeah, they
Oh, yeah, y'all
they
broke
won
that.
8-8.
I see
Yeah,
how.
And
8-8.
they may win 8-8 again.
Yeah, they
We
won like
knew-
20-something games straight.
Of course, we rooting for a South Florida team, whether it's Deerfield or Western or somebody like that, but they gonna have to come to play or something to make
Yeah.
sure.
Scrap your chin. Scrap that chin scrap, man. Seminole don't play.
Seminole definitely don't play. So,
James say Sanford is hood.
man, listen, that thing was in the middle of the projects.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, Sanford. That's Bo-Key.
Hoboken.
That's what the hood.
Yeah.
In
Oh, that's,
Sanford,
hey, bro,
Bo-Key.
that's what they say that a lot.
Oh, they got it. They got it
Yeah.
on the
On the
jersey.
thing, low-key, that's what
That's
they
on the
say.
jersey.
Okay, so you do know
I'm talking about in
Okay.
the middle of the project.
Oh, I ain't know that. I seen it. I ain't know what that meant though.
I didn't either.
And they got a strong. You could tell that high school is all they got. Look like.
Yeah, because everybody
Because
talking about
the city was out. Old schools, like, I mean, 65, 70-year-old men sitting in the stands.
Yeah,
like,
sure,
this
tell
all
you.
we got.
And they
So I
jumped.
tell
They
you-
jumped on us fast.
Oh yeah,
It was
15
15-0.
15
15
right
Huh?
out the gate.
Oh, they hit y'all in the mouth.
15
Had them boys leaking.
Yeah.
Literally.
I got to dig deep for that one, man.
Yeah, we had to work for it. It happened to us twice this year. Columbus had us 14 zip.
Columbus, I knew y'all was going to beat Columbus.
Hey, man.
When I heard that score, I
But you had heritage, so you understand what we're saying. Like even with Dillard, like when you play a lesser opponent, but when you come in, you their biggest game. So no matter how sorry they look on that huddle, they ain't the team you gonna see. You know what I'm saying? They come out and play hard, and we ran into that a couple times, but the kids overcame it.
So y'all been off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How hard is it going to be to get them kids back up?
I mean, you playing for a state title, ain't pretty much nothing you got to say. If that alone don't get you up, ain't nothing I'm gonna say gonna get you up.
Do your seniors play a big role? I know.
Absolutely, man. We had a great practice today. The boys are flying around today, and I ain't think because Jones gave them Friday and Monday off. This was our first day back today, but they was flying around. They got a chip on their shoulder. After the state championship got last year, I had K2, Jeremiah, and Jamal. They texted me, Coach, we gonna do everything to lead us back to state and win it. But they ain't like that feeling. And that's just testimony to them. You know?
See, they've been there before, so they got the experience. So,
But they never experienced a loss. Ain't not like that ill. And we was the only South Florida.
I was the only one lost.
Only one that lost.
Only
So
one
we
lost.
felt like we left South Florida down as well as our stamina, our family. You know, that can't happen again. So we're gonna do everything it takes. But we just gotta take it one game at a time. We can't look past no one. You know, that's how teams lose. You can't look past no one.
So I got a question for both of y'all on the high school round. How much do y'all rely on y'all older guys to groom y'all younger guys?
On the public school
Just like
stage, it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be different because for me, it's probably hard for us at Dillard because we didn't come in with them kids,
okay.
so they don't really know us.
Okay.
So to try to make them be
Embrace.
leaders,
Yeah.
it's hard. I don't even think they ever led before.
They already set in their ways, basically.
Yeah. So right now I build my leaders in my freshmen, like Blunt, Man, Twan,
Okay.
Marcus. I try to build them to be leaders because they the
that-
next up.
Does that affect the locker room though, or some of the older
Nah,
guys sour because of
because
that?
they don't care.
Wow.
They on
Oh,
their
so
way
they
out.
don't have no. Well, when you say they don't care, what you mean?
Like, I'm gonna speak on this since we spoke on with the Chaminade thing. A lot of our seniors didn't care to play that game. It wasn't serious to them. See, I took it serious,
Yeah.
or the coach took it. They didn't care to play. So it's like, how can you make that a leader? So it's like, right now you got to focus on your young guys, but we didn't come in with them guys. So and they already made. So it's hard to reach them
Can I ask you a question? Why you think that they didn't want to play that game?
because they found out it wasn't.
A record
a
setting
regular
game?
season
They
game.
don't count on your record. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
And then it was too much. Oh, we got heritage. We think we got heritage the whole time, and then what we was told that we were supposed to get heritage for the kickoff classes, and then
y'all
them
for
regular
week
season.
1. That's what we was told. We supposed to play them for kickoff classic, and y'all supposed to play them first regular season
So
game.
what was the
And
hiccup?
I don't know. Then we got a phone call that we're not playing Dillard anymore, and that y'all was
I don't
playing.
know what the
them.
hell happened. I know I
After the
wanted.
kickoff class, you had a bye week,
Nah.
so y'all went right into y'all season.
Yeah.
They went right into their season.
Okay.
So
And-
so on your side, you saying that your older guys ain't really
No.
leaders like that. It's more your younger. So
We trying to find them.
Well, I think what Darrell is saying, they're leaders, but they're not the leaders that
no,
their
he said-
staff is
He
Nah.
said they're not leaders.
like. They're not leaders at all.
If you go back and look at and you look at the captions, it said they're not leaders.
No. I'm thinking he's saying they're not the type of leaders that
So on our
that
end,
staff is like trying to mold.
on our end, our leaders, we're looking into our younger guys, because we didn't come in with this class. It's hard. It's very
Because
hard.
they already set in their ways.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think
me.
with anything, with good teams, the coaches lead, but with elite teams, your seniors lead. If you want to be elite, your seniors gotta be leaders, man.
So with that being said, how
Talk
do
to
you replace K2 and Jamal?
You can't compare the two. You know what I'm saying? I can't say Bryce be K2. I just want Bryce to be Bryce. You know what I'm saying? My next guys, I want them to be themselves. They gone. I never asked K2 to be Cam. You know, Cam at UM. You can't be Cam. Be yourself. And I talked to K2 about that when he came in, because I asked K2, who do you see yourself playing like? He mentioned some kid. What's the kid? I think he went to Texas A&M.
Booker T.
Yeah, he was from Booker T. He went to Texas A&M. I can't think of his name right now. So he gotta look at him. I said, no, man, you shoot higher than that, man. Shoot for somebody in the NFL. You know, don't set your goals low. And I always tell my kids, don't set your goals low. Us, especially the kids in the black community, they set their goals so low. And it's our fault as parents, because we push football so goddamn much. You know, what's another avenue this kid can have? That's another thing I love about Coach Jones. He want to know what else you want to do with your life. And don't just say business. What type of business? You know, how you going to get that degree? You know, but in South Florida, it's football, like nothing. But y'all got so many young black kings out here walking around. They just need guidance. Cause some of them are lost. Some of them are lost. You know, so.
And I don't really have it. I'm not really senior heavy as far as the offensive side of the ball go. I got a 14, 15-year-old lead my football team. And he play Fortnite, eat Fruit Loops. He still watch Disney Channel. You know what I'm saying? His best friend probably 11. Yeah,
Can I say something about that kid though? On Friday nights, he's a leader, man.
Who that is?
He can throw.
CJ.
Hey, CJ can throw a pick. Man, don't worry about it, Coach Joe. I got y'all back. I got y'all. We good. I'll be like, all right, CJ, we good. Yeah.
I heard that one game he threw what three picks.
Seminole.
Again, yeah, he threw 3 interceptions, and I heard after he threw that, he was like, don't worry about it. I got y'all.
And had an 80-yard drive for the
Yeah, I got you for the win.
He threw 2, but then he threw a bubble. They counted as a fumble and picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he never panicked.
He don't rattle, man. Locked in, focused.
And you gotta give
Rob Mack got them like that.
He did a good job with those kids.
I told him that today. Every kid we got off that Purple Machine team,
Battle tested.
dog.
They went around the world. They traveled the world playing.
That's one thing, but this bigger than traveling the world, because
They
literally you don't have to do nothing. Every kid off that we got on
Shout
that
out
team,
Rob Mack.
plug and play.
They were mentally prepared for the big stage.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
Rod's still a
Talk to
bum
me.
though.
y'all.
Go ahead.
with that being said, y'all know y'all got this 2025 class coming up. 26 class coming up. I ain't seen y'all this year.
Man, I just seen you the other day, Corey. I
You
ain't
seen
gonna
me?
say you
I
ain't
did
seen it.
see.
Oh, so what you talking about?
You right. I'm lying.
Oh, you ain't see us at?
You right. I'm lying. I'm lying.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
lying.
We
My
everywhere.
bad.
Corey,
I'm
once
lying.
again, let me tell you about the
We
line.
everywhere.
You was way up there.
We be places you don't never see us, cause we don't talk loud. We never lie. We ever lie anywhere we go. We quiet. We ducked off.
We everywhere, man.
Yeah.
But we still there. Just cause we not loud where you can see us, don't mean we quiet. We want to be, chill. We ducked off. That's just how we move.
Yes. I went to Pompano homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I helped throw flowers, everything, man. We everywhere, man. We don't.
Hey.
Ain't no discrimination.
Hey, at number 12 for Pompano.
Cornerback.
Corner. Solid.
Dog.
Solid.
Yeah,
Hey,
dog.
so since we on that, let's go into the Little League.
Yes, sir.
Thought a little bit.
Bro, you just got knocked off this weekend.
Yeah.
To a Pompano team that beat you the first time. What was the score?
39, they blew us out.
39. What was your game plan?
I started to say we had COVID. No, what'd you say though?
What was your game plan going in last weekend? You were up 14-0.
No, I mean,
Nah, he went up
I won
14.
14.
He went up 14.
14.
He was up
14-8. 14-8.
It was 6-0. They
But
scored,
he,
made it 8-6.
he had
then
he
we
had a
scored.
big costly fumble that turned the game up.
Yeah,
That
we
the
fumbled at
momentum.
1 yard line.
Wow.
Honestly, I knew the Pompano team was more physical than me inside. I mean, it is what it is. Once you know what you're working with, ain't no sense of beating your head on the wall. So we just try to find ways to get our athletes and
Space,
better
run the ball,
opportunities.
yeah.
So sometimes we line the running back up. Our receiver at running back, motion them out, try to get mismatches. You know what I'm saying? We just found ways, you know what I'm saying, to try to move the ball,
Move the
be
ball.
productive with it.
So ultimately, do you feel like the game got out of hand because they were just too many
Nah.
too many penalties?
He ain't
Nah,
gonna say it.
nah,
He ain't
nah.
gonna say it.
I'm a man. I don't mind going
Yeah.
there. Honestly, Pompano Eagles was the better football team.
Okay.
I'm saying when you playing against the better football team,
Can't make no
No
mistake.
you can't make no mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You got to play clean. We turned the ball over. We had too many penalties. You know what I'm saying? When you playing a better football team, you can't make those mistakes.
Okay. Okay.
That's why when you lose a game like that, I mean, no sense, can't put your head down. Congratulate the other team and keep them moving.
So let me ask you this question. Pompano game, what was the final score? 30 to 14, 20?
30-14.
Something like that.
Okay. That
Beat
game
by 2 scores.
and when your last year with James them at Carol City when Chris beat you, what was that? What was the score of that?
16-8.
Something like that.
16-8?
Uh-huh.
Which team you felt like was more dominant?
What you mean?
Because
Out of the Hurricanes and the...
yeah.
Don't ask me no crazy questions.
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah, come on now.
I just want to make sure because you said that team was you knew that
No.
team was better than you.
No.
The
They're
Hurricanes
better than
team.
the team I had this year. Yeah.
Okay.
The
The two
Hurricanes team.
My
was
team
killed.
I had this year
Yeah.
and that Pompano Eagles team this year, they was the better football team this
But
year.
but you
Okay.
actually
I ain't talking about teams of the past. Now. I ain't
Yeah.
give them all that now.
but you
Okay.
actually
They're
you
football
have
team.
him on the ropes until they put that number 2 at quarterback.
Yeah.
When they put him at quarterback,
No, I
that's
mean,
when
like
when it changed.
Like I say, man, they was most physical. He was at quarterback, but he didn't kill us. Like they ran a counter, they pulled the tackle, kicked the end. They ran that play. They were getting 20 yards of carry. At
Yeah.
halftime.
But
When
he-
they had nothing to do with the quarterback, you could have handed that ball off. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They were just more physical than us. That's all they boiled down to. And I'm saying that a lot of that fall back on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have my team ready to win. You know what I'm saying? We weren't physical enough. I can't put that on the kids. Got to put that on myself.
That's real.
I ain't-
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's what a coach
That's-
supposed to
that's-
say.
yeah.
That's what a coach
That's
supposed to say.
facts, man.
That's real.
That's facts.
So 13 you played Plantation, you played Pompano. What's your prediction on the Super Bowl? How do you feel about Plantation? Do you think that they match up with Pompano well?
Not really.
No.
I mean, Pompano,
Say, bro, be real, man.
I'm being real. Pompano,
Let the man talk.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Pompano win the game. You know what I'm saying? But
Is it a blowout or is it a game?
I think pretty much like almost they win by like 2 scores.
Okay.
At least 2 scores. You know what I'm saying? It could get ugly. If it get ugly, it won't surprise me. But I like Pompano to win it.
So what makes Pompano so dominant? Is it they front?
Offensive
Inside.
line, defensive line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trenches.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
this side of the track, they the baddest thing on this side of the
Yeah.
track.
Okay. So now everybody want to see them in Lambeau. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if that game would have happened,
I like Lambeau.
What's the
By a lot.
difference? What's the difference?
Lambeau physical inside. You know what I'm saying?
They got-
Lambeau
they
is
can
hu-
match up in
Lambeau-
trenches.
Lambeau is huge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lambeau is huge. Like Pompano physical, but Lambeau is huge, man. You know what I'm saying? Lambeau got dogs. I think they match up talent for talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you go inside, they can't just physically
Beat you.
push them around. You know what I'm saying? And Pompano don't really do nothing exotic. They ain't too flashy. They ain't no tricks.
Bully
no
ball.
scheme.
They bully ball. You
Bully
ain't,
ball.
And you ain't gonna win over there just playing bully,
Bullet
ball.
ball.
That's what I'm saying. They got good. They'll win AYFL Super Bowl, but playing Lambeau, they ain't gonna win playing bully ball.
So what about the 12U? How do y'all feel it? Y'all watch
Omar.
Omar?
No, I
and
seen.
y'all
I
watch
seen.
Lakes?
Oh, you talking about?
Flow league now.
Flow
Flow
league.
league. Flow
Yeah.
league now.
Switching from league to league, you done messed me up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Saturday.
Okay.
All
My bad.
So we're gonna stick with
So let's
Pompano
stay
12 you.
Pompano 12, yeah.
Man, don't
I honestly haven't seen Pompano 12U.
You haven't seen him?
No,
Wow.
I seen
I
PPO
seen
12U.
You see, hold
And
on, Joe, you seen them?
They had
Yeah,
a number
I seen
13.
They tough,
They
man.
got a number 4.
Y'all think they tough?
I think
y'all,
that-
y'all
I-
need to come by
that's
Chaminade. Coach Rowe got a shirt and a hat. Y'all come check us out. But
Hey.
I like we have too much going on. We be everywhere, so I didn't
Joe said
really
they-
Are
get
you-
a sense.
will y'all be at the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Y'all gonna
Joe
watch.
said they
y'all,
tough.
y'all gonna watch a special 12U team.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a blow.
Yeah,
I can't-
they beat PPO by a lot.
I seen them beat PPO in the regular season. They blew them out then.
I seen them
They
against Melmar.
they
They
beat-
put up 50. I seen 'em.
twice.
I told you, Corey. Hey, Corey called me before the game. He said, "Dog, you think the people finna lose?" I say they put up 50 points on them this afternoon. Corey called me at the beginning of the 4th quarter. He said, "Bruh, they already at 50."
Yeah, Billy, you got to give Billy his due.
They was scoring.
You got to give Billy his credit. He built a machine over there. he took that 10-U loss to the chin, and he said,
Yeah.
"Fuck the league. It's on.
He
It's on the
coming
pocket."
back for revenge.
It was he's really on some. I don't. If I could break the score, this is his words verbatim. If I could break the scoreboard every game, I'm gonna do it. Like his goal is to break the scoreboard.
Yeah, but I don't. Like, I ain't really watched them. But I
They got number two.
like Omar to somebody.
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
him.
So I mean, you got
You like
to.
Omar?
I like Omar to somebody beat him. Ain't nobody beat Omar yet. What a
But
big
you
C?
don't like
What a
Omar?
big C?
Big C, yeah.
Love
I
Omar.
love him.
Oh, okay.
You
crazy.
can't beat O.
You can't.
It's tough.
Oh, it's tough. Oh, it's tough to beat.
Hey man, Bobby on here. Bobby, you still on this live? Bobby, if you on this live, I'd love to bring you on, bro.
Bobby Crawford.
Bobby Crawford, yeah. I definitely would like to hear.
Man, Bobby won. They won their Super Bowl last week, man. 2 weeks ago, man. That was
So,
their
so
bowl.
they don't
They
think
they been count.
Who that is?
Lakes.
Lakes 12U.
I would love to have a representative from Lakes 12U. Come on real quick, cause
I think I seen Tim on here too, man.
tell any one of y'all,
Tim was
man.
on here at one point in time.
That O team,
No,
that team just
Lex got a good big receiver. What, number 11?
No.
If I ain't mistaken, I think number 11.
number.
Number 11, he dog.
You know what I
The
heard
wide
about number
receiver?
11?
Or the wide
Big
receiver.
boy.
Yeah.
From
Big boy, he pretty good.
Lakes.
And the quarterback can go too. He got a good
He could
quarterback.
play down
Yeah.
in the AYFL.
Which one?
Number
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, baby. Oh,
But I think O been there.
Yeah.
experience is
oh,
gonna. Oh, experience.
oh,
is-
man.
But some of them kids been there.
The kids been
Joe been there. So it's not like it's a brand new set of kids that never played on the big lights.
He
But-
took all of O kids.
You take what?
All of old kids.
Let's not get it twisted. They beat a Freezy team who's been there.
Man,
Yeah, but
They
they,
be-
but
You
they,
want to know what I think hurt that Freezy
a
team?
lot of times
I want to hear it.
kids
I
got
think it was too much talking on the sideline. No, it was one.
No, that's not it. Man.
wasn't.
It's people got to learn how to win. And
Okay.
that's on all levels.
Experience?
You gotta learn how to. He
You
just
gotta learn how to win, man.
he just said it, what?
A lot of teams be good, be hyped. They don't know how to win.
So you
know what I'm
think
saying?
experience played the biggest factor?
Yeah, you gotta know.
But I mean,
You
but
gotta learn how to win.
Herschel won before.
Yeah, those kids. It ain't Herschel ain't playing. Herschel ain't catching that.
So it's the kids. It's the kids you saying?
Yeah. So you get
So that-
what happens
so
is
we could go back
what
and say
happens is
that?
you get there and you lose, right? So when you come back, and you almost waiting for the old shit moment to happen. You know what I'm saying? Then when it happens, it's here
Oh,
go
shit,
again.
there you go.
Now it's
It's
a
a
Nah,
downhill
it's going
slide.
downhill.
spiral, and it's hard to stop that ball.
But that's what I'm
When
saying.
that ball get rolling downhill, it's hard to stop.
That's what I'm saying with the Lakes, though.
But
Though.
saying it's hard to start the ball. Joe, them people was up 18-6 with 51 seconds left on the clock at midfield. What defense do you call?
You said 18-6?
18
Army was up 18-6 before halftime. 51 seconds left on the clock. They at midfield. They called bump and run. It was bump. They
no,
was
no,
I'm
you
probably
got-
gonna play.
one safety high.
Bobby put.
One
Yeah.
safety high.
Bobby
Yeah,
said,
I'm
"Don't
probably-
add me, Corey, on the podcast."
I'm probably gonna play some cover four. Tell everybody to sit back. You know, go my 30 front, making sure nothing get behind you. But I'm not the best one to talk to because last year state championship game, you know, we called timeout and somebody got behind
I'ma
us. So
say
you
it.
know,
I'm gonna say it again.
But wait,
He
you
made a
could-
great. Joe, you know what? He made a great play.
no,
Don't
you could- no,
take
you-
blame for that.
You can put the kids in play.
well,
They
nah,
gotta execute it.
I mean, you can't blame it on the kid. Either,
I ain't
man.
say that.
That kid made a lot of plays for us all year.
I ain't say that. All I
know.
said is you put the kids in play. They gotta execute.
True. But I could also put the safety right over the top of folk too.
What number 4 end up going? Florida, right?
Yeah, Florida. He just made a couple catches last week, man.
Okay.
Had a solid game last
Okay.
week.
Okay.
He just made a good play, man.
That kid should have been
Yeah,
triple
I mean,
He just
teamed.
made a
Kid
made a
make
good play, man.
Shake his hand, man. Keep it moving.
That's
Yeah.
it. Your DB slip,
Yeah,
like
it's football.
yeah.
Sometimes the people on the other side gonna make a play. That's what it boiled down to.
So
If he
we
did
said
that
earlier that
interception.
experience plays a factor, not the coaches, the kids. Now, Lauderdale Lakes has some of old kids, Roach, Quan.
Roach a nice player.
You know, yeah, real nice player. I like Quan is my favorite on that team right now.
Man,
Um,
you got to know how to win. It ain't all
Omar winner, man.
they're
That-
winners. like when you down at home with the
I always
season,
bet on Tom Brady.
Yeah,
So-
Hey,
And you throw
exactly, right?
He hit one of the kids at Lakes now. He hit him down the middle of the field against the Army. They won 8-6 at Lauderhill.
At Lauderhill.
Yeah.
Who it was that he threw
That's
that?
the
That wasn't
situation.
Nick that he threw the ball to?
He threw it to Nick. He
No,
threw
that
it
was number 6.
No.
It was number 6. The first
Quan.
time.
Quan.
Quan.
Then you come
On
back.
nine- on
they,
nine
were-
you.
they were they supposed
Okay.
to lost to the Army this year. Then you come back in less than what, a minute left?
Less than
0-0 bus win.
Oh,
Yeah,
one.
the kids
But,
win.
but when I say continuity and gelling plays a factor, a lot of people didn't believe that.
So let me ask you this question. So
You see how that the big C? You see how he talk?
That's what-
Yeah, no, listen.
That's what I'm saying. Continuity and gelling
no,
plays a factor.
It
Like,
sounds funny, and it is.
He-
I laugh.
but he be dead serious.
He don't think he's supposed to lose to them. You know what I'm saying? He don't. Not the kids
No.
he
That
playing
man
against.
saying,
He
ain't
don't
nobody-
expect the.
When he beat Lakes, that man got on the camera. Lil C say, "Ain't nobody wearing purple ever gonna beat me." When I heard that, I said, "This
But he,
Jim,
but,
He's
but
a
he,
winner,
mean, but he,
though.
he
Yeah.
means
He
it.
I know that he mean
He ain't just capping.
It's like it's a mindset. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't think they're gonna lose that game. I mean,
At all.
It's hard to beat a team they know how to win.
You like
You know what I'm
Omar?
saying? And it happened. I love him.
I love
You
him.
don't like Omar?
I love
Hey.
him.
And-
Even when you go to move up in ranks, like with the high school teams, like the teams at the top, it's hard to win. It's hard to beat them. Like Dillard, you know what I'm saying? They do a hell of a job. They had a hell of a football team this year. They, you know what I'm saying? But the St. Thomas kids, they knew how to win.
They winners.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they going to make an extra play. You know what I'm saying?
It makes
Yeah.
sense.
Like the teams at the top, they know how to win. They had a tough game against Plantation.
Shout out to
Plantation
Lakes.
still trying to get over it. Dillard knew how to win. You know what I'm saying? So it's you gotta know how to win.
Experience plays a factor.
It's good to see
All
Lauderdale
right.
Lakes back though, man.
Yeah, that part they got
Wow.
They got 5 in the bowl.
Five in the bowl.
In the bowl.
Congrats, Lauderdale
Cinco
Lakes.
say, boy, we looking like the regular season right now. Everybody in practice, man.
Man, the
Shouts
night-
out the Lakes,
In
man.
the 90s, man, Lakes was tough. Early 2000s, they
Yeah,
was
man,
tough.
Little League
I
football
played-
good.
I played for
Little League
Cougars.
football at its best, man, when Lakes are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
played for Cougars,
Yeah.
so
For who?
That
for
was,
Barracudas.
that was a weak league.
I don't even know.
man.
what
Weak
that is.
league.
What
They
is
was just
that?
y'all
Us in
Southwest
Southwest
They
Saint.
was at Holiday
That's
Park.
Southwest. Southwest.
They was at Holiday Park.
Southwest.
He was a shelter child. Don't worry
Yeah,
about Corey,
well,
man.
Hey, Joe,
Southwest
so
Saint. I ain't never heard of
Let,
a
let me ask you a
Fullerton
question,
Saint.
Coach. You ain't never coached Little League?
Nah, I didn't, but I give a lot of respect to those little league coaches, man.
So that sounds like you saying you won't go coach that either.
No, don't go
Well,
to
I
Little
won't
League,
call
Joe.
Little League.
No,
Oh,
Joe. Joe,
baby.
I ain't letting you do it. Don't do it. No.
Hey.
Hold on. What's the reason for that,
Let me
bro?
tell you-
Little
let me
League
tell
ain't the
you.
same no more, man.
Parents.
This Little League
Nah,
cutthroat,
yeah.
man. Cause I think what's messed the Little League game up, man. We
Thanks,
putting
bro.
too much on these.
Yeah,
Leave
but
that Little
no.
League, leave that Little League shit alone. Hey, we putting too much on these kids too early.
Too
Like,
early.
I seen the shit talking about the best 5-year-old in the nation.
Oh my God.
Like what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like what we talking about? So when you tell them that, then your
gotta
kids
believe
the
it.
parents believe it. Then
Can
the
we
parents,
speak on that?
And now you can't even coach a kid.
Expectations
Like
is high.
that. Yep.
No, so he good at 5. He ain't the same football player at 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or he ain't the same football player at 8.
Cause
You know
some
what I'm
people
saying?
top out.
Yeah. Like I coach a kid like Naquan. Like we played 7U. O-line.
O-line.
lineman.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
O-line.
saying? So we moved to 10U. He the running back. You know what I'm saying? But
Same
now,
thing happened with Amari Daniels.
some kids just it'd be the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
hard.
what I want to ask y'all. So
Leave that
these
little
kids
bit
that we
alone.
build up in Little League, if they top out in high school, what a support system then?
Mm.
What's the other avenue they got then?
Mm.
Yeah, they
Because
know.
remember, we are the people that's boosting these kids up,
Facts.
giving them all these flowers. And I said it about kids in 9th grade, man. We want to boost them up to these five. I know a kid right now that's a senior this year. He was a 5-star when he was a freshman. He don't drop down to, I think, a 3-star. Still a solid player. But that messes with the kid mental.
Kid
I was
mental.
a 5-star. And I talked to my kids about it today, my younger kids. I say, some of y'all just got to be patient. All y'all going to be great. All y'all going to get y'all opportunities. But when your name call, I always tell my young kids, stay ready. Because I'll pull somebody out the game quick. I don't pull them out about no physical stuff. Like if a boy jump ball, you seen Gullible, they would jump ball on us. I ain't going to pull you out. But miss assignments, you'll get pulled quick. But my thing is, if a kid tops out, what's his other avenue now? Well, all these same people that was giving these kids so much praise, now they gone. You know, we use these kids.
Is that living through the kid?
Yeah, some parents live through their kids.
And-
And some of these adults use these kids, man, these young kids. And then
A lot of
now,
them.
when they talent don't talk that,
They
don't got nobody
they
to
back
call,
to the other kids.
nobody to talk. You know what I'm saying? Now they back trying to find the
Another
next
kid.
Yeah, stop that, man.
Or they watch the kid next to them and trying to judge they clock. Everybody clocking on 2 different times. You know what I'm saying? So you got some
Absolutely.
kids may come in and play JV 2 years and be a hell of a football player 11th grade. So you got some come in 9th grade and ready to go right now. You know what I'm saying? So everybody it's all different.
Let
You
me
know what I'm
ask
saying?
y'all a question.
Talk to us.
When we just said that what are your thoughts on freshmen being pushed to play from the public being pushed to play varsity so early?
A lot of outside pressure. The same thing I just spoke on. So you'll get
Yeah,
a kid
it's
that
not-
he dominate little league. So now you take him to high school. You tell him go play JV. You trying me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
You know
ego,
what I'm saying?
ego,
JV is a try now. Oh, you tried.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Ego kicks
saying?
in.
Yeah, so then you'll get them. Oh, you come to high school, you can play this. You go
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man, we get
so
that
you,
all the
But
time.
so you get to do that.
Isn't that
So,
is that
it's
on
a
the
false-
parents
it's-
too, though? Like it's
But it's a false narrative though, because okay,
It's parents and coaches. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I think it's both. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like I don't never like try to when I go after a kid, I never discredit another program. So a lot of kids, man, they trying you over there. You should come over here and do that. You know what I'm saying?
It's-
So
It's mostly the fathers or the handlers, man, because the handlers they get in the mom's head, because the moms, you know, you can manipulate moms and stuff, and a lot of these people out here manipulate the moms
of course.
and stuff like that, so they don't be understanding. So they usually a lot of them are just innocent.
So what about the fathers?
The fathers, man, like they live through
They
their
live
kids.
through their
They got
kids,
these
yeah.
high expectations, man.
some of them
So
don't have
they,
no
they ain't
father
being real.
Yeah.
Even-
And if you don't got a father, you usually have a handler. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's handling them.
Yeah.
And they got this vision for this kid.
That hey, I
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
But I know some parents and or handlers, they have this this conception in their mind that, you know, a lot of JV programs aren't really teaching and molding the kids, because a true JV program is supposed to mimic the varsity program, like as far as play calling, things of that nature. So when they get to varsity,
They
everything's clicking. So the problem at a lot of JV programs
is that still true?
It should be.
Yeah.
Y'all,
It should be.
Yeah.
JV
But
run your,
at
they
the
run
end-
your,
Ours
At
ain't
the
as
end of-
complicated. They got the basic stuff.
They got the
on
Yeah,
basic-
TV.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta almost keep it to what they can.
So what they
at the
can
end of the
do.
day, you
They
still
doing
want them to be
all the
successful.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So-
saying? So
Yeah.
everything not the same.
When they say that a lot of varsity people, a lot of JV football teams aren't preparing them for varsity, I think that's why the stigma is varsity ain't nothing, man. They only play 6 games and they don't get you ready for. I mean, JV ain't nothing. They only play 6 games. They don't get you ready for
But let me ask
varsity.
you this: so you gonna come up here and play varsity and do what? Sit on the bench? You ain't getting no better from that. Because when I'm in football practice,
Facts.
I gotta focus on the guys that's gonna be out there on
That's
Friday
gonna play on
nights.
Friday
You know what I'm
nights.
saying?
So what would you tell? I mean, you guys both coach 5-star kids that's at Power 5 schools right now. That's excelling at a high mark. What would your if a parent is like, damn, what school or how should I judge a school to say, okay, they could go play JV here to get better because varsity's loaded? What do you think they should look at?
I mean, it's like same thing he spoke on earlier. You gotta find a program. You know what I'm
find
saying?
a
That fit
program.
you. And don't get me wrong, Chaminade ain't for everybody.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't fit Chaminade. You got some
I
dogs,
just
some
told you that. I
real
just told you
good
that.
football players. They won't fit in here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you got to find a program that fits your child. You know, parents know who their child are. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
But see, it,
Don't be denied. Don't deny who your child
and
is.
that's the conception of it. They don't. They really don't.
I think they do.
I think they do. They're just being naive to it.
Can I
They
speak?
not being real.
Yeah, they're being naive to it.
And I want to speak on some other stuff, not only about playing JV, this expectation as far as college, because everybody want the Alabamas, Ohio States, and stuff like that.
Ain't nothing wrong, fam.
We need to start getting like a poster with how those kids supposed to look at every position and what you're supposed to run in that 40 and
Yeah.
how you supposed to jump and how you supposed to look. Because some people be wanting your son 5, not saying you can't 5'7", run a 5'8". I mean 5'7", run a 4'8".
Go to
Alabama. What
Man,
we doing?
If you don't take,
Who
if you don't
educate
take
y'all
this
on
Bethune and keep it moving right now,
But I'm gonna tell you something that I read today. It says that for whatever reason, well, no, it was basically in these words. I understand that the budget for HBCUs is minimal, but why don't they come recruit South Florida?
I'm disappointed at the HBCU, man. I don't
So-
know. I think
They get
Flomo
too
came, but I really don't. I think FAMU was talking to Coach
Man,
Jones.
we went.
Well, we need
took
more.
some kids to FAMU.
Mhm.
They looked past half of them and went straight to K2.
Oh,
What we
come
doing?
on, man.
What we doing, FAMU? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes
you know you're not finna get
Hey,
we gotta know who we recruiting.
You know you're not getting them.
he said they went straight to K2.
Like what they doing? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I gotta give FAMU their flowers, man. They
Oh, they doing a good job.
they 7-2 now. ESPN just did a big thing on them.
Is it from the transfer portal?
That I don't know. I don't know. I haven't gone in depth like that. But they're 7-2 now. ESPN just did a college game day there. So shouts out to FAMU, man, and you know, Coach Strong is probably the biggest advocate of HBCUs.
Can you send some our way?
He went to Clark Atlanta.
Hey,
We all in it together, brother.
Coach Strong, let me ask you this question: Why
know?
why won't Clark come down to South Florida and recruit?
Like what's the reason that is it? I mean, okay, money, we get that, but why can't they just meet the kids? Like if they playing at FAM or something, or they playing at the Edward Waters, send some kids up the road. You know, it's a 3-4 hour drive. Like, what's the reason?
Well, Clark, when I talked to the coach, they felt like that they can't get them kids. They don't feel like they can get them.
It's a long shot.
So what Division II schools, black colleges, they try to go to the JUCOs. They feel like they got a better chance.
That's
with those
messing the
kids.
game up
Messing
too.
the game up. You know,
Transfer portal, all that.
And one thing I talked to one of the FAM coach, they said they really can't recruit from Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach because of the graduation rates.
Jones did say that the other day. Go ahead, keep talking strong.
They can't.
That's what's
That's
stopping
facts.
them from coming
So-
down.
so-
The college graduation rate is low.
So basically,
lot of kids-
South
They
Florida
don't-
kids are going.
Yeah, South
They
Florida.
going to the HBCUs,
But
and
they're
they,
not.
and
they're not
they wasting
performing.
money.
They say-
They wasting their check.
Can't,
They wasting their
Bring their
scholarships.
graduation rate
They
down.
failing.
I'm-
They flunking out.
I'm glad you said that, man, because it starts once again. We're gonna start on the little league level.
Facts.
A lot of these parents, kid good, man. Are you checking them grades all the time?
Yeah.
Checking them grades.
Oh, he got all C's. That's not doable. All C's not doable. That's a
Yeah.
2.0. Last time I checked.
Okay, so my wife and I had this conversation, right?
Talk to me.
Conversation was like this: Are we allowing? And when I say we, I'm saying us as a race. Are we allowing schools to push our kids through high school to be eligible to play?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. That's a given.
Of course.
We allowing
That's
that.
a good.
Yeah.
But that falls on the parent because the parent needs to be challenging their child.
Thank you.
And if you're not challenging your child to sit back and say, okay, you don't need to be taking a regular English 3. Challenge yourself. Go get English 3 honors.
But
let me
not,
see.
but
Let me see
not
what you
even
can
that.
do.
That whole what coach just said is real. You need what's the bare minimum now to play? 2.3,
I think so. Jones try to have it at 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah, I believe
2.5
so.
gonna get you accepted in a lot of universities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But that's still shooting from the bare minimum.
Yeah.
bare minimum,
That's,
of course.
that's what
Yeah.
we do.
Because
We
your
do
S-
the bare
you-
minimum.
you- you-
Yeah,
he
still
said
If
he
you
got
got
it
a
early.
2.5, your SAT scores got to be up there too.
I got to at least be in the thousands,
It
right?
got like. If you know you're a horrible test taker, you got to do good in the
Yes,
classroom.
yeah, but-
If you know you can't take this SAT and ACT, big homie, like strive hard in the classroom. Challenge yourself there. So when those SAT scores come back and you like, damn man, I only did like a 940, I did a 900, something like that. The school's still gonna be like, well, damn, he can perform in the classroom, probably just a horrible test taker. You know, I think that's the thing where the GPA is low, the test scores are low, and then when they get to college, just like with Strong and
They-
Joe just
they-
said,
They flunk
they're
out.
not finishing. See, it's one thing. That's why I say you get a lot of people like with FAMU just had their homecoming.
I heard Kentucky say something like that too. That's true. That a lot of South Florida it's hard to recruit South Florida because the kids go out there and cause a lot of trouble.
Let me tell you. Once again, South Florida is the mecca also of transferring schools.
Yeah.
It started in South Florida. So what you think when stuff get tough in a high school level and parents are some of the blame? The
It's-
first thing you want to do is
that's
transfer.
trans-
They don't know how
It
to
started.
get
It started in Little
At
League.
Literally,
It started
literally,
literally.
Yeah, that's what I'm
literally,
about to tell you.
Yeah, it started little.
literally.
If you want to see a trend in high school, start in South Florida Little League. Because whatever trend that goes on in that Little League, it's the same parents. So once they get to the high school, they're going to do the same thing. But no one wants to speak about that.
Yeah.
The only thing they want to see is these super teams. We want to speak on the like you say, the Lambos and all this
Yeah.
type of stuff. But no one want to speak. How many times this kid, how many teams he don't play for? How many teams this don't play for? You know what I'm saying? So when they get to high school, it's the same thing. So then when they run into an issue in college, what you think they gonna do? All they know
It's
is
jumping
Kentucky
ship.
High.
It's
Let me
jumping
jump
ship.
ship.
It's jumping
And,
ship.
and a lot of
And it's the blame is on us. It's
Right.
all back on us.
Now,
Nah,
And
I don't
let,
agree
let's
with
just
that.
say, what about
I feel-
what about
Go ahead.
what about I'm with this team. Now, you know what? The coaching ain't right. They don't know how to do
That
that.
plays a
Only
They
big-
thing-
don't,
it
they don't
does.
know how to do
Only
that.
thing.
We can't stay there.
Check this out. Only difference between a good coach and a bad coach is wins or losses. I'd have been the same coach. I done coached a team and won one game. I went 1-8. 1-8. Now, when I'm 1-8 and I'm telling you and your son something, you really look at me different. Nigga, you talking about. Now, I go 10-0 and I'm telling you something. Now I got your
You
attention.
ride now.
I got your attention. So sometimes these coaches losing, y'all ain't giving them a chance to grow. Just like your child need to get better, coaches get better. It's things about this game I'm still learning today.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we go to a park and expect the coach right now. You better know everything. It's all right, the coach, not to know it. You know what I'm saying? It's all right for a coach not to know what to do in this situation. He learning the same way your kids learning.
But
Nobody, you never stop learning.
Talk to me.
Well,
talk
well,
to me.
what you said, I
Talk
think
to me.
a parent has to do what's best for their child.
I think that's used too loosely.
And that's
Let me-
cliche because when
Yeah.
the coach do what's best for the football team, now
Thank
he
you.
gets separate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
That's
about to
separate.
get
Do
on.
you feel like, but Corey, let me ask you a
So that
question.
go both ways.
But let me ask you a question, Corey. A parent needs to do best for their child, but shouldn't that parent do their due diligence homework on where they're putting their child before they snatch them?
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think there's no such thing as a perfect situation.
It's never going to be perfect.
It's never gonna-
never
it-
going to be
it's
perfect.
never-
you know
it's
what
never
I'm saying?
gonna
So
be
when you
perfect.
say when you say best for your child and
'Cause I wanna
the
hear this
staff
answer, Corey.
the staff stays intact.
Yeah.
Nothing
I got
deviates.
I got a good scenario. I got a good one for you in this situation, and it fit. You know what I'm saying? Because Corey's son was with us a while ago, last year, year
Yeah.
before. You know what I'm saying? And he was playing receiver. You know what I'm saying? He came out did good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of injuries. A lot of injuries. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was he wasn't getting the playing time he felt he should have been getting. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. So he said, let me do what's best for my child. And that's totally fine. But then you see like, oh, they running that sorry ass offense. Oh, they can't move the ball. And that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? If you doing what's best for your child, then do what's best for your child. You ain't gotta bash while you're doing what's best for your child. You know what I'm saying? Because
Keep it grown.
when you start bashing it, is it
make
just
it a little personal.
Is it doing what's best for my child, or is it like it's bigger than that? You know what I'm saying? So he took him from there because he wasn't playing as much receiver time as he went. Then he went to true prep and played defensive back, had a hell of a year. He went to American Heritage. He started in that defensive back, had a hell of a year.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
So
speak
I'm
on.
saying,
I'm
so you bashed me and kicked my ass because he wasn't a wide receiver. But then he go to True Prep and American Heritage and play DB, and he smile at everybody. Why you ain't cuss their OC out and say, why he ain't getting the ball?
Hey, bro, what he did?
I'm like,
Bro, what he did? He bashed you.
Bro, sorry. Bro, call that sorry. That shit can't get hard.
I thought we had a better relationship. He got my son on the bench, dog. And when,
Hey,
and when
wait,
I
wait,
talk,
hold
no,
on,
no,
wait,
when
Joe.
I
I'm happy you said
wait, let me talk.
Let's
so
talk.
when so this is my thing. Me and him had a great relationship.
Hey, shouts
So
out
I
to-
feel like I
I
could
thought
talk.
we
I feel like I could talk to him or whatever. But I reached out to him.
Can I speak?
and-
Hold on,
let,
wait,
wait. Let me talk. I reached out to him.
Hey, shouts out to
And I
Coach Joe
ain't
too,
get.
man.
Hold on, wait. I didn't
Hold
get no response.
Check
Right?
this out. He called me. He talked about me like a dog on social media.
No, I didn't.
He did
No,
that.
no,
Listen,
no,
he
no,
did
no,
that.
not
He
before I
did-
reached
no,
out.
No, no,
Not
no.
before I reached out.
He did that.
That's not
He
true.
did that.
That's not true.
He talked about me
That's
like a
not true.
dog.
Like a dog.
And
Go
then
to-
reach out.
reach
No,
out.
I want to talk now.
Go to your inbox.
So now
Go
I'm in
to
my
your
feelings.
inbox.
My feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Joe.
My feelings
Joe,
hurt.
go ahead. What
Wait,
you gonna say?
Hold on.
That's not true. Joe, that's not true. That's not
Go
true.
ahead.
That is not true.
So listen, and that happens too. Because what we got to do is we got to teach these kids this is business. And I tell my kids that now. When you leave Little League, you ain't playing for fun no more.
Yeah.
It's business. Coach Jones ain't got his job because
If
he got a cute smile and a nice haircut. He got to win football games. You know what I'm saying? They ain't that dealer because they like him. No, you got to win football games. If you
Guess
ain't winning
what?
football games, you got to move on. So me and you all right. But
I got a job.
But right now, if he ain't helping me win football games right now, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't playing. It wasn't his play. It was injuries. I can't control that.
Hey, I
He
wanna-
can't control it. His son can't control it. Injuries happen. It's a part of life.
I wanna
You know
give
what
a
I'm saying?
shout out to Coach
But
Joe
While
Williams,
he
man,
hurt,
Lord,
while he
That's my
hurt,
guy, Joe.
I can't just have him over here hurt. Now, as soon as he get ready, as soon as the game start rolling back,
He ready.
Now, come on, what I look like? So now I got to
Not a-
explain that to somebody else.
Oh shit.
Somebody else parent.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Joe.
Go ahead.
Joe.
Oh no, I was just gonna speak on that with Corey, and I just felt like the move to receiver. I didn't understand it at first neither
Oh,
because
it was
man,
it was a DB
talk-
first?
Yeah, it was a DB with me.
So he
Yeah.
just tried. Now that's what I'm saying.
God damn.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. In the words of Corey, you got beat.
No.
So he played DB for everybody.
He played DB.
Yeah.
I always know for Big CJ to play DB.
He swung
So
both
what?
ways. He swung both
No,
ways.
I'm
he's
saying-
from both ways.
Excel at DB.
Nah, he was like that.
So we got BJ play DB. We also use him as a little receiver. Saquon
Saquon.
played DB.
Saquon.
He played a little receiver.
Yeah.
Well, CJ got play DB. He's still gonna play a little bit receiver. You know what I'm saying?
He go bash
Listen,
man.
that just was a bad situation. And
I
and
don't think it was a bad situation. I think you gave up on the situation too early. You know, I think if you would have held it out, it would have been a beautiful situation. But it still worked out for you. So you know, we still got love for CJ, man. I got a lot of love for a great player, and you know, we wish him the best. You know.
Absolutely.
Hey, let me jump back in the Little League right quick. You follow Tenu, AY in the Flow League.
Yeah.
Rob Mack got a big game.
That was
this
Lil
week.
Dave. With Lil Dave.
With,
yeah.
Lil Dave, the OC
What-
for
what-
Lakes.
So again, you just talked about team got to learn how to win. Do you feel like that applies to Rod's new team?
Yeah.
So does that?
That's that's the biggest problem. They took that L.
They got
You know
to
what
learn
I'm
how to
saying?
win.
They were riding the wave off Rod and
Oh, wait. Let's make sure. We ain't got no picture.
Volume went up. Tyson, what we looking like?
we ain't got no picture.
Volume good.
Got it.
Oh, we
Yeah, we
all,
on.
hey, thumbs up if y'all can hear us. Thumbs
Hey,
up, thumbs
man,
up, thumbs up.
They gave Corey the
Thumbs,
business.
thumbs up if y'all can hear us.
What do they give Corey the
Corey
business?
gave Corey the business. We was having a conversation.
Hey, East Beach said the sound.
The
The
sound
sound went
off
off.
because Corey cursing everybody else. His room got on his ass. All right, look, we back. All right, we back.
Go ahead,
on,
Corey,
we
go
back
ahead, go
on.
ahead.
League.
No, Lil League.
Yeah, Little League. So,
What's
so
up,
with,
Tim
with,
Brown?
So with Rob Mack,
Rob Mack.
with Rob Mack, all right, that team is a brand new assembled team,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
right? Shout out to Coach P. They've been winning
7U.
since what this year?
6 years,
This year,
7 years.
3 in a row right here for them, 4 in a row appearances.
Yeah.
And
All
that's,
right.
that's the difference, though, like Rose said.
But Rowe just went out and said
Rod, man.
he like Rod in the bowl.
They've been, because the kids done been through it. See, the kids never been through it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's different. They went through the big environment, sold out.
But AB,
It's going to be the same atmosphere.
Damn.
They never been in that atmosphere.
contrary to what you're saying right now,
Yeah.
ABG
winning.
has been doing it on a more consistent basis
They been
than
winning.
Rob Mack and winning the
I
big
don't-
games.
See, that's what I don't think you understand. All right, listen
Talk
close.
to me.
Listen close. So I'm saying the kids didn't know how to win.
Okay.
All right, not the coaching staff.
Okay.
The kids didn't know how to
Okay.
win. I'm saying if we talking coach for coach, I like Rod's staff more than I like.
ABG.
They have more experience, of course.
All right, so
yeah.
I like Rod coach staff. So now Rod team wasn't winners. The
Okay.
ABG, that's what they call?
ABG.
Man, just Lakes, right?
Lakes.
So Lakes kids was winners. Rod kids wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So they got in the environment. They got they felt how the blood.
Nah, it's working.
You see?
Go ahead. We working.
They got a chance to taste their own blood. You know what I'm saying? They see
What
they
it
can lose.
is,
They see
yeah.
what it is. So now when the kids leveled out, I like Rod to beat them.
Is it really leveled out?
That's what
I
I'm
believe
saying.
so.
What
They
gives-
won.
They won 6
zip.
zip.
Oh, they beat them 40.
Yeah, they won 6 zip. That's
I mean,
yeah.
I have to give the edge to ABG.
Yeah,
We
but,
go- we
but
go-
you
we-
but you the
I like
same
that.
guy told me, swore me down at Chaminade. I tried to bet him everything. The Monkey team gonna blow him
Wait,
out.
wait,
Boy,
so
I
I
like
got-
the Monkey team. I like the Monkey team.
Chimpanzee?
And then when Miramar jumped there,
He said the first.
Hey,
We
he
told
told
you,
me at the
Miramar
school.
was
I said, I like Miramar.
It's gonna be a
roll.
part.
Why you
I
you
did
ain't-
that. I did
Hold on,
that.
we gonna hit the disclaimer.
The disclaimer.
Here it
You
goes.
The
full of
Keep It Real
shit.
podcast. Now I'm full of shit. Now you want to
Full of shit.
Now you doing this shit for likes again.
You like that
we
shit.
did this shit to get that crowd out there. You feel me?
I hear all that.
Yeah.
But you told me at your mouth. We ain't talking about no crowd. You told me
Yeah.
you like Tamarack.
Off
The
camera.
record. What
That's what you told me.
What did that do to you? That made you do what?
What?
Come out to the game, right?
I was coming anyway.
No, you
Fred,
wasn't.
Fred,
No, you wasn't.
Fred, my guy. So
Yeah,
Fred
big-
say my son,
okay,
just a little
okay,
jiggy
okay,
playing.
okay,
I was
okay,
coming out
okay.
there to watch.
And,
Hey, so-
and we told you straight up, man, Rat just don't win the big games to me.
Yeah, I ain't never seen Tamarack
You
win no
know,
big game.
I think they won the
Ooh,
Super Bowl a
shit.
couple
Somebody,
years ago.
somebody
They
tell
never win.
somebody tell Tavares right quick, man.
Hey, so
They-
we
Shout out Bars.
we
man.
gonna
know
go
Bars.
we gonna go with the prediction real quick for 10U. Who you like?
For who?
Lakes, Rob
ABG
Matt.
and Rob Matt.
We gotta call him Lakes, man.
Late.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all them
Who you like?
nicknames. It's too much
I
nicknames.
like ABG.
Say
ABG.
Strong, who you got?
Let me get the mic.
He gonna say Hard Phil. Watch
Hey,
this. Hard
Rob Matt. Oh, ABG already got something. I got some hard warfare gear for you.
So you like Rob Matt?
I like both.
All right. Who you got, Sid?
I got Lakes, man.
I got Lakes.
I like Rob, bro.
I like Rob.
I like Rob the first game.
Joe, who you like?
I did too.
This is a tough one, man, because I'm going to go with Rob, man.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, Lakes ain't sent no kids to Chaminade yet.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew. Hey, them two biased. Hey, them two a little bit biased.
Hey, they got a disclaimer right there.
Yeah,
man.
They a little bit biased.
That's St. Thomas and Dillard area.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
So, you know,
Let them root for them, man. Give me the Ravens, man. But I like
Hey,
the
Whoa,
Ravens.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey,
We got
hey,
shots fired.
Tell Rowe he never won a big game in the AYFL either.
Okay. And that don't change the fact
At all.
that Tamarack ain't never beat
called
nobody.
it
We call it Tammy White.
Tamarack, man. I ain't never lost to Tamarack
Oh,
in my life.
Tamarack won one
Ooh.
Super Bowl a couple years ago. What, 11 years?
Nah, Dan, don't say that.
That was a couple
That's
years
not-
ago.
no, that's not true.
That was
They kept-
years ago.
Nah, they
That
kept
was
losing
about
to
five.
They haven't won a bowl since 2010.
they kept losing to Jack. That was that Eddie team.
Oh, they did. They beat Jack in the regular season.
Regular
Yeah.
season one time.
Oh,
yeah, regular
whoops.
season one
They
time.
haven't
Trying to
won.
get
They
y'all
haven't
some
won a
credit,
bowl.
Rat, but
since-
y'all-
They
Rat
got
don't win the big
3 chins this week though.
They got really
Now, see how
one.
you-
They got
look how you
three-
Tamarack shooting.
They got
got
3.
one- they got one and a half.
Hey, they got 3 chants.
Only
They got
ten
one and a
you.
half.
Only
Hey, Coach,
10
I'm
you.
sorry.
I-
Coach.
I
I
Hey,
ain't
like
Joe,
about
hey,
Tamarack.
Joe know Little League, man.
I just like the
I know-
Bills
Joe
to
know
know
Little
about that
League,
game.
man.
I know this much. I know this much.
But
I know
they
this
play
much.
Boyne, right?
They play Boyne.
They can't sleep on Boyne, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
The only thing
That
that scared me,
quarterback.
the only thing that scared me about Boynton 10U is their quarterback. His eyes don't leave from down the field.
Man.
Like he,
I'm rooting for Tamarack on that.
Those-
one.
those two-
I like Tamarack.
Those 2
I
teams
like-
right there, they got history though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From the
yeah,
flow-
yeah.
They got history.
The coaches got history.
Yeah, the coaches.
The coaches from the flow league. From the flow
From
league.
South Florida.
Throwback, so-
Mark and Dre.
No, Dave Small.
Dave Small.
Mark
Dave
Small.
Small.
Hey,
Mark at
Mark-
Boynton.
Mark at
Boynton
Boynton.
Boynton now.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Boynton.
I
I don't even know what I like Mark. Mark a hell of a coach.
I
Hey,
hell
he
of a
is.
coach.
Hell of a
But I
coach.
think Tamarack got too much for him, dog.
He might be right. I don't know. I'm just going off.
I like Dave Small, dog. I ain't
Yeah,
got to.
yeah, I like Tamarack. I love Tamarack on the team.
I like Tamarack on team.
Yeah, I like
Did
him
we
on the
skip the
team.
11U now? Because we got a non-boy coaching over there, right? 11U.
11U.
11 you
Plantation, right?
Nah.
11U.
Kendall at Washington Park. I mean at Carol City.
Kendall
no,
back, no.
no. Who the 11U head coach out there?
Oh,
Marvin.
Marvin.
Yeah, yeah. Drip
Nah,
boys.
boy. Yo, what you
Drip
talking
boy.
about?
Drip boy.
Drip
Marvin.
Marvin, yeah.
We gotta get
Hey.
some
They won the
flowers.
bowl. They won the bowl easily.
Yeah,
Nobody.
I don't know about easy. They might win, but I think Hollywood.
Nah, don't say that.
Stop it.
I
Don't
think
say that.
Hollywood will make a game.
Don't say
man.
that.
Just
Come
give
on.
it to
Hey,
them.
hey,
Hey,
Ro.
hey,
Hey, Ro.
listen to this, bro.
Even Joe said no. It ain't happening.
Hey, Ro.
It ain't happening.
Joe, we wanna talk
Nah.
about this.
Hey, Ro.
Switch sides.
Y'all talked about that?
I
Ro.
like Drip Boys to beat Coon.
Man, Coon
No,
waiting
they
on
told
that
me.
game.
I don't know.
They
They
had-
told me.
they
They
had-
told me.
Coon.
They
I
told
like
me.
Hey, Joe.
Coon.
They said they played in the preseason. or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and
They ain't
hey,
have
said he was
A1.
kinda
A1
ugly.
played.
A1 ain't play.
A1 ain't
So
play.
what we
A1
talking-
did not
what we
play.
talking about?
A1 did not play.
So what we talking about?
A1 did not play.
Hey, but let me go.
so
on record.
so you know what?
I like
You know
Coon.
you know what? You know what?
You like cool?
When you
We
said
can
hey,
dance.
when you said
I like
in the
Coon.
Dillard in the Chaminade game, it's a kickoff classic. But what you said, Nod is what?
No, he
When
said
If we have
that wasn't-
No, no, no. If you
He
got
said
if
we have
that whistle's there,
referees.
you better win.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Nah, the game was cut
Drip-
short though.
But Drip was
They
putting it
didn't-
on
they
him.
didn't
about
finish
to-
the game,
They about to
though.
score.
They
They
didn't.
about
I
to
must
score
The game
again.
wasn't
must
finished.
They're about to score
I
again.
must admit, in the
Back
quarter,
to and scoring is two different things.
No, no,
They
they-
caught-
They was up
they-
6-0.
7.
7
zip.
There was a, and
And
they was
going,
a-
and going in.
I can't judge that.
Okay.
One play could change the game. You just told me I fumbled at the 1 yard line, changed the whole
You
football
got
game.
Yeah, that did.
So
You're right
they
about
could,
that.
They could have fumbled and changed. I don't know what
You're
could
right.
happen.
Hey.
I'm going with Cohen if
So
that game
so
take
so
place.
so we talking.
But
we
I don't
talking,
think that game gonna take place.
Nah, it
It's
ain't
not
gonna
gonna-
take
and that's
place.
what I want to
It
ask.
ain't gonna
It's not
take
gonna
place.
How you feel about the birthdays in AYFL? How you feel about the flow teams not wanting to fade them because of the birthdays?
I mean, I
Hold on,
think,
what-
I think
what-
they hide behind the birthday thing.
Facts.
Sad, let me ask.
Hold on, let him talk.
Let him finish.
I don't think the birthday thing that big of a deal.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And Roe been in
At the
both
end of-
leagues.
At the end of the day, it's football.
Bro, let me-
And when
wait,
South Florida
wait,
football
wait,
was at
wait,
South Florida football was at its best. Them games took place. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Let me-
You
Ro,
had
let me ask you a
the West
question.
Pines teams playing. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, Ro.
That was good football.
Today I was on live with Harry, 7U head coach at Canes, and we had this debate about the whole birthdays, this, that, and the third. And I said, okay, if Flow League is 8-1, the only tournament they should be playing in, if cutoff date is that important, is AYF. That's the only tournament, because y'all will sit back and complain cutoff date, but let them teams from Georgia come down here with a 7-1, and just because they got big battle signs across the field, you gonna run and go play for them.
You see, that's why I stay on my side of the track. So you see how quick he just said, y'all.
No.
I just coached at West Pine.
I wasn't necessarily saying you per se.
You said y'all.
What I'm saying, all right, what I'm saying is the Flow League will complain about a cutoff date, but they'll turn around and take their 8-1 roster and go play 7-1 teams with no issue.
But
That's 30 days.
That's just like
It makes no sense. If cutoff is that important, make it an important issue across the board.
No.
Don't do that shit pick and choose where
they pick and choose because, like I said before, with the whole social media thing taking
It's
over Little League
big.
football,
Taking out
everything is national,
That's real.
and that's why Little League football is really watered down. It's at its worst. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the Flow League, because you get before the season starts, you know who win the Super Bowl.
who knows.
Yep.
You know who's in it.
Wait, say that again. In the Flow League, you know what?
Who's in the Super Bowl before the season starts?
So who league is really
Like, no-
watered down?
So
in both leagues.
in both leagues,
That's
both
everybody.
leagues. I agree.
Because everybody loads.
I agree.
Load it, they load up.
You know what I'm saying? You used to see a kid play 8U and say, "Boy, when I come back next year, I want to see if he." You don't know where that kid gonna be.
Yeah.
That's true.
He could be in.
That's true.
He could be in over town, and he could Timberlake next year. You know what I mean? You don't
But
know.
these the same people who come to y'all when they freshmen and want them kids to be on varsity, like
Yeah.
I spoke about before.
Well, we can't really,
But
we can't really make high school.
and then, but hold on. These the same kids go and play FBU that go by
now
grades.
that's a good point.
that
That's
go
a
by
good point.
grades
That's a good
and not
point.
age.
Facts.
FBU does have a great threshold though.
But they go by grades.
An age threshold.
I think
Like,
if you
you
wanted
can't
to
be
do the if you wanted to
15
do the
playing-
age, if you wanted to do the age thing, say if you just had to throw a number out there, go from 10 and under. Like 12, 13 year old, what we talking about?
And this morning I
Like
said
11, 12, 13, what we
11,
talking
12,
about?
13,
Just let 'em
14.
play.
I think it's
Bro,
all even.
You'd
But
have faded
7
any
to 10,
team
yeah.
in AYFL.
That's the difference. That's just like will play any
Or
12
play
year old.
anybody.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
So what's the reason? What's the reason that we can sit back and say
because if we take a loss,
specific
if we
teams?
take a loss,
It's the
I
the
gotta
humble
go.
pie.
I gotta go. I gotta grab my phone,
The humble pie from
go on
Quinn.
social media,
The humble pop
answer these
core.
questions.
Yeah,
Now,
just like you. Oh, I don't care about it. I took the game 'cause I wanted to make the crowd. No, you like the Timberlake. Just say that. So there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? There'll be a lot of.
hey, it's social media,
Yeah.
100%.
So you think that's the reason they just
They don't want to take that L. They don't want to take that L,
And
man.
everybody's so consumed
we just
with
told you about-
national. Now check this out. Like I got a kid, say James Cook. Like we never played a national little league football game.
And that boy
You know
in
what I'm saying?
Georgia right now having a
like,
ball.
Like Dalvin Cook. He wasn't playing national football
ball.
game. You know what I'm saying? But so everybody, I want to make a team and go play a team from Idaho.
And can I say this?
I want to play a team from California. They
Dalvin Cook played on the park his 9th grade year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So we so big with trying to be
So the-
national.
so-
And bro, you had
we
a
lose
team
essence.
at Boynton. That 120, that 110 or 120
Yeah.
with damn near Cook, Naquan, was it Thurston? The one who had UCF or South Florida?
Oh, Terrence Horn.
Terrence Horn.
Yeah.
No, there was no nationals there.
No.
And bro would have beat anybody you put in his way.
I think the whole stigma of being number one in the quarter, I don't know how it's number one in the quote unquote nation, because Germ said it earlier. It's teams that'll lose their Super Bowl, don't even make it out of their own league,
And go play
and still
national.
get that invite.
But
That's
a
crazy
lot
to me.
Like a lot of people see, I came like different. You know what I'm saying? When I came to the league, like I came in and get my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like I took a lot. I took a lot of L to learn how to. You know what I'm saying?
How to win.
Football games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like even like some guys not like he say, hey, you never won a big game. Like that don't really move me. You know what I'm saying? Like I lost in the AYFL. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I lost 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? like that don't. But also like the team won 2 days ago and they singing, hey, waving and you know what I'm saying, gyrating, throw the ball up, the whole team fall down. Like I seen Pee Wee do
Because you're a
that.
legend,
Like we 14 years old. What we doing?
I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
Like-
lie.
like-
it's because of the person that they beat.
Yeah, like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you're a legend.
I'm gonna be real with
So,
you.
yeah.
It's not that they won that game. It's the person that they beat. They beat Rowe.
Hold
Ro,
up.
we beat
But
Ro.
Joe said he don't agree
you-
with the cutoff
you,
date.
You helped us win a Super Bowl.
mm-hmm.
11 you year at Miramar.
Mm-hmm.
You had Samaj, you had Lil Showtime, you had Vince Davis, you had SJ,
Saquon was on that team.
you had
Zaquan.
Zaquan. And when we played y'all Monday night, y'all beat our ass.
Nah, it went on Monday night.
That
dog.
wasn't Monday night?
I think that ass whooping was so serious you forgot. It was just a regular
Fuck.
Saturday.
Fuck you. That wasn't Monday night?
Nah.
That was a regular?
Nah, we beat Tavares on a Monday night like that.
Yeah.
That-
Hey, look,
Tamarat-
Tavares just coming and he laughing.
Hey, that time that
It wasn't a big game, like he said. We
You-
never beat no. I ain't never won a big game, so it was just
you killed us with Samaj and Vince. You was just killing us, just back to back, just
That's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
giving it. You was just giving it to us, right? So I went home. You know, my son played linebacker. We was like, damn, well, how the fuck we gonna stop them in the bowl? Cause we know we was gonna get to the bowl, but we knew we had to play y'all. But when you played against CCD, I think you was just so sick of the parents. You was just like, okay, y'all want me to run the ball? This what I do. And I ain't, not that you gave up, but you gave the parents what they wanted, and it caused y'all to lose again.
So what he's asking you is, did you throw the game?
Not throw it. No. I'll never say that. No,
That's what you asking him?
no. I ain't saying no. No.
Okay.
I ain't saying throw it, but
be direct.
I knew. No. Not throw it. But you had so many parents in your ear telling you what to do. You did it their way to show them. Because I know for a fact you could have beat CCD that year. But you gave the parents what they want and caused y'all to lose
If he
again.
did that, that's called throwing the game, bro. Because he didn't do what he
What he
did.
wanted to do.
What was best for the team?
No, but like really, I can't do what no parent asked me to do. You know what I'm saying? What the parents say.
It was just so much turmoil.
No, but that you just put it on one isolated game. That was a bigger picture. That turmoil had been there the whole year. I'm saying 'cause I came in with two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't bring either one. Like it wasn't my football team. You know what I'm saying? So when they brought me in, it allowed me to be a part of the staff. Hey, he play this, he play this, he do this, he do this. So I'm like, okay.
So, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just got to go with
What they telling me?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody from a can of paint. So you're telling me he do this, he do that. Okay, I got two quarterbacks, so we got to try to rotate them. So we did that all year. But we didn't do anything different the CCD game than we did any other week. I mean, like you say, when we beat y'all, it didn't look that bad. It only looked that bad because we took a loss. I'm saying I'm cool with that too. That's a hard job being a coach. That's how it comes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hard job.
Man,
That's
Corey,
the same thing I told him earlier.
Corey know he wanted the people to make auto coaches bad.
He made it hard on me.
Yeah, he tough.
Man, Lord.
He tough.
They say, what you say?
You wasn't tough,
They
man.
say, you saw Corey talk about you? I say, damn. I bought 3 things
I was
of rice
mad.
from Corey.
Listen. I can call Ro and pick his brain about anything. Ro didn't pick up the phone for me when I was calling him
Hey,
about my son,
That's
man.
the camera right here.
But the thing
Corey got on social media
You
and
bad.
talked about me like a
Cause y'all
dog.
ignored me.
And then he called.
That was
and
out.
then he
Y'all
called me.
y'all ignored me,
He
man.
called Jones
That
and,
dude-
and tried to tell on me.
Who was that
And
dude?
then
Corey.
he talked about me. Who?
But the thing
Corey.
is,
That's
he
who
not-
I had the issue with.
He no longer with us.
That's who I had the issue with. That's who put my son on the bench.
But his son played defensive bad.
He plays both.
why you moving to receiver?
Everybody in the room just told me.
I
did
didn't move him to receiver. Jones asked CJ to play receiver.
Look at now he gonna put it on Jones. The only one that ain't here, he gonna put it on. You see what I'm saying?
That's the
Hey,
truth.
Jones always say that he always the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He always get pictured
This
as
the
the bad
truth.
guy.
No. So you calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you.
Ain't
No,
nobody
he
saying.
didn't- he didn't-
We've
he
been
didn't say
real
that.
direct now. We will call you a
He
liar.
didn't
We
I'm
didn't say that.
gonna take up from a coach.
You
Oh, say
are
that.
You are
Say that.
You are lying, saying that you called me before you talked about me. You
I
talked
did.
about me.
No, I didn't.
Then you called
No,
me.
I called you.
And then when I seen it, I said, "This nigga
Is
crazy."
he?
I know this nigga ain't calling me. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Nah, my feeling hurt. I ain't talking to no nigga. My feelings hurt, man."
So Corey, this is a tough question.
Here we go.
Were you upset because CJ wasn't starting or because he wasn't playing?
He was on. My son was on the bench.
So he ain't play at all.
He was on the bench.
Do you?
But
did
the
you
thing
try
is,
to-
Corey, at sooner or later we got to take a step back and look at it. My son missed 3 weeks of
I was about
football
to say,
practice.
did the injuries play a factor?
Are
You
we
think?
are we
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
So my son could miss
No,
all.
I'm not.
My son ain't
I'm just
practicing.
asking. Did the injuries play a factor? You
My
think?
son-
When my son was fully healthy, he was still sitting the bench. When we talked to Jones said, man, listen, I can't make the quarterback I can't make the quarterback throw him the
Time out.
ball.
Corey,
Corey,
let's
you
keep it a
know-
buck.
you know what-
He went.
Hold on.
My whole time at Chaminade, your son wasn't here.
Bro, hold on.
When I got there, your son
You know
was
your
hurt.
son left after the second or third game.
Yeah, because we had to leave before game
That's what I'm
3.
trying to say. And he was
Your
hurt
son,
most
your
of the
son
time
was
that
hurt
year.
the whole summer.
That's
Since
it.
I got
That's
to
the excuse y'all
Chaminade.
gonna make.
Mate,
You-
you was
Is
there.
it an excuse?
Call your
Ain't no
son.
excuse.
Call your
That's
son.
the
Call your
excuse y'all
son.
gonna make.
Call your son. Put the phone to the mic.
All right, look.
Your son was
Why-
hurt my whole
hey,
time.
We ain't gonna do
Why-
that. We ain't
Don't
gonna
do
do
that. Hey,
that.
no, don't bring no
Why?
kid.
Yeah,
Why?
that.
Listen, let me ask y'all a question. We just got something
He
to put
see it
on.
on Facebook.
Talk to me, talk
You know what it is they talk about on Facebook. You're talking about
Speed said, Real, that Miramar 11th U team that year
My
Was-
fault,
was-
bro.
Might 11 you.
was
My
a better
fault.
Miramar 11U team that year was a better roster. Now I don't know if he's saying that they played better or was just a better team, but they were a better roster than Purple Machine. Do you feel like that?
If not better, they were equally talented.
Wow.
I'll give you that.
How do you feel about
We was
SJ?
all on Purple Machine.
How do you feel about SJ?
I loved him. I ain't seen him in a minute. But
I'm talking about then.
11U? Oh, man, he was dominant.
That motherfucker was a
He was
monster.
dominant.
That's our
He,
plantation.
SJ was
How
dominant.
do you do against y'all?
Vince was dominant. SJ was good. SJ, Vince, Marge.
Yeah, Dylan.
We had some dogs. We had Big Jackson. Oh, I love Jackson.
Jackson at
Hey,
Ro,
Gibbons.
I
what
love
was the
Jackson.
best team you coach?
Kansas City.
Your best team, yeah.
Hey, Billy, hey, Big Dave say lies.com.
Man, me and Dave go back all the time like that.
He
Man,
say lies.com.
I'm a sound
Oh,
like,
yeah, y'all
hey,
was in their
Dave,
ass at
I'ma
Jack
sound,
thing.
he never remember that.
Oh,
I'ma
shit.
sound like how Dylan was talking. Bullet had 32 yards in the kickoff classic. He ain't doing nothing. The best Little League team?
Yeah.
Best Little League team you ever
You
had.
coach.
By far, my Chiefs 14U team.
Mm-hmm.
Naquan.
But back-to-back years, I had some dominant football players. When Naquan and them left, the very next year, we had James Williams. We had Terrence Lewis.
James Williams played for you?
Yeah.
I just
13.
Terrence Lewis,
Hey, look.
I had all that on one team.
Lights out.
I knew that team was
Jeter.
serious when
Jeter, I had all that.
they went to the Canes one night. They beat the living daylights out the can, and then they went to go post up in front of their sign at the front of the park, dog, and take.
Me, I
He's
think
just
your best team was that
disrespectful,
North
dog.
Dade team.
That was a good team, too.
North Dade.
That's the first time we learned how to win. Like,
You- you-
Oh, you talking about his
we
team?
took
His
it
team.
out.
Yeah,
Bro, you started,
That-
you started coaching with Chavis?
Nah.
Nah. Were you
I
ever
mean,
on
I
Chavis staff?
was on the staff, yeah.
When you was on that staff, is it true that you were a defensive coordinator on that staff?
Not on that one, not that particular staff.
Not that particular staff?
No, with the
But you
defense.
started off as
You was a DC?
I started defense first, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My team was solid.
Nigga Joe, Joe just let himself do it.
Hey, Joe. But I
He
can
he knows
show you some
defense.
play.
Yeah, he always
Man,
tell-
listen.
He always tell you come on with
That's
the
why I say, you know what I'm saying? Just take advantage of responsibility. Everybody on defense got responsibility. Offense ain't got none. You know what I'm saying?
My first time seeing Roe was at Ely High School. God
Got
damn.
On, got on Bub back. Yeah. Running clock.
Running
Super
the
Bowl.
clock in the Super Bowl.
Bud, my
Yeah.
guy. That before he got. That before he
That
was sitting down on the
120?
cool and all that.
Yeah.
Blueprint.
Man, Bud had Blueprint,
Yeah, Blueprint.
Keyshawn,
Keyshawn them boy.
Man, smash.
Boga.
that, man.
Yeah.
Smash.
That man beat the living snot out of Bud, man.
And that's where Bud came back 13. You went around the tables, ain't it?
Yeah.
13, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's where he would go loaded for road. Hey, he loaded up
He had
for
the twins. He did
road,
his
boy.
thing that year.
Frazier?
Bud went and got the twins and all
Eddie
that
Frazier?
year, boy.
You coached against him before?
Bud went and got the twins and all that year.
Road beat the brakes out of Pompano Chiefs too.
Yeah,
That past dinner, right?
Yeah, they beat me
Yeah.
at North when I was on 12, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's
yes.
when they used to do the
Yes.
used to do the AY field.
Exact- yes,
I'm
yes.
saying we was doing that.
We
Put
got,
you
we
with,
got, we got to get back to that.
running
Generation
back.
X, Generation X,
With the
that
running
big old
back, the number 9.
Like Generation X was putting them were good events. You know what I'm saying? Them were good games. Them were football
See,
was
but
good. You know what I'm saying?
Road back in that day, there was no social media.
It's
Yeah,
watered
we did.
down.
That's what he said. He said
It was like, man,
It was
I'm gonna
just
see you when
fade.
hey, we got the fade.
He said
It's
social
bragging
media-
rights.
Like even Show. Like Show put a good team together. You know what I'm saying? They'll give him a battle shirt and he'll fly to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like play you a game right here. Like go play.
I'm out of there. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Like
Like what? Why?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Not all. Not I ain't gonna say all the teams. Not all the teams. Like I just did the travel thing with the whole COVID. So
Oh, yeah.
we had a travel circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like not all the teams. It's really are some good football teams out there, but 75% of them teams you going to play
I agree.
straight garbage.
no, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Waste of gas, waste of all that.
I agree.
Straight garbage.
I agree. But you gonna know for the most part, I feel like the South Florida teams that go play these out of town games, they face good teams because a lot of times we get our ass whooped.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, what
In the-
y'all,
you
what
talking
y'all,
about in the
what,
Little League
what
circuit.
y'all
And
doing?
literally, yeah.
Not, I ain't just saying y'all, but
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of-
yeah.
But what coaches are doing now, you watering down. You know
The
what I'm
backyard?
saying? Yeah, like
Yeah.
everybody, like your second screen guy, the third guy,
You
go
can
play
start
somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might
Yeah.
give you a run on it.
But
It's good.
I
day.
think that's
Yeah.
a
But
little
who does
league in
that?
high
But,
school
but wait,
too.
but wait,
So
who
let
does
me-
that?
so-
But who does that fall
So
on?
I want to speak on that.
The parents, right?
And coach and us.
That's
That's
not-
me.
that's not
like,
true
like,
with us.
like me.
In
like,
high
I don't.
school?
I like
Not
yeah.
with us. Maybe STA, but not us.
So
Yeah.
so
Like when you say my child play running back.
I
Go
think-
check out that school. Go check out that.
Oh,
I
you
ain't
said
really
watered
interested.
down?
I think it's watered
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's watered down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
high school
like-
watered
High
down.
school watered down. Everybody like it's
but high school watered down because in my opinion, the coaching ass.
That-
I mean, we can
give them something.
give
You
it-
can have
but-
X's and O's, man.
but
You
we
need
can-
X's
I know.
and
And when,
O's.
But-
and when I say
That's
when,
tough.
and when I say the coach's ass, I feel like you don't have dedicated coaches. You have coaches that's there for
but
life.
then
Man,
it,
I done
it's
seen,
the,
then-
Joe, I done seen some football teams
but
where
it's the same.
if that coach standing on the sideline, he love the game because he ain't working with
Cause-
nothing.
But
And
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
getting
You
paid.
got to have something,
Yeah.
man.
That's
There ain't
bad.
no way you
There
gonna
you
go
go.
out.
Well-
Some of these football teams go out there with some,
Well-
and it's ugly.
It's
man.
the same way of youth.
Yeah.
I think more youth you love the game than high school. High school you get, regardless of how big that stipend is, you getting
Nah, let me tell you something.
Man, you know how
I'ma
bad
speak
you gotta
on-
want to coach
can I
football to go
speak
to
on
Miami
y'all real
Springs.
quick, public school.
Man, get out of here.
Hey, I salute the public school coaches, man, because a lot of schools, Dillard blessed, because I think y'all get more stipends than anybody, because I coached at Dillard too. But there's some school that's getting only 3 stipends. You get what I'm saying? And the stipend's like $1,200. So what they'll try to do is bust that one stipend down with 2 or 3 coaches. You know, so who gonna really work? And by the time that's probably $500 a piece, and that's usually going back to the kids to help feed them and everything.
Yeah.
So you're really doing it for free.
free.
Now, if you want to research some stuff, look how many coaches that coach in the South Florida thing go through divorces. Because if you really want to put in work, you see us at almost every 7-on-7 tournament.
Yeah.
We do this year around.
Yeah.
And we don't get enough credit. So, of course, the coach is going to be a little watered down because I know nobody want to work for no $500.
And you know when they say watered down, they only speak on the high school coaches. A lot of these 7-on-7s watered down your kids, and then they come back damaged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got one of the best running backs in Dade in Broward County.
Yeah.
But he go play football for DEFCON, and they got him at DN. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Can
I'm
I
like,
speak
how
on 7-on-7?
Bullet don't get to catch the ball
Can I
on
speak on
DEFCON?
7-on-7?
Y'all got the man playing defense end on 7. I go out to 7-on-7, I see Bullet rushing. What we doing here, man?
Can I speak on the 7-on-7?
Oh, have mercy.
I think somehow the 7-on-7 coaches got to get with the track coaches as well. If the kids want to do it, they got to do both because we losing our speed in South Florida. We used to be one of the fastest area
Absolutely.
around. The fastest area. But it's catching up now because the
Everybody-
kids want to do 7-on-7 because it's fun. Track is kind of hard. If you want to work hard at track, it's kind of tough. So what you think the kids going to pick? They're
Run
going
to
to
the
pick
front.
7-on-7. Now, what I like about 7-on-7, they get to travel a little bit and see the world. You know, y'all guys do a good job taking these kids out of South Florida because sometimes kids don't get past Orlando. They think Orlando is the
It's the
world.
world.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true. That
And
is
there's so
true.
much stuff
And,
out there.
and,
Y'all go
and
to Vegas.
airplanes.
Yeah, y'all go to Vegas, Houston, so y'all do a good job with that. New Orleans. So I salute y'all on that.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta find a way to put your kids in track. Man, we got DBs now that's running 4.7, 4.8. Where they do that at in South Florida? You know that's
But-
that's Ohio type stuff.
Yeah, and seven.
big on that.
Yeah, but and 707 ain't always good either, Joe. Cause some people abuse it. You know what I'm saying? Cause some you get some coaches get it and mess your kid's head up. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I don't lost some kids. Sometimes even finish something just off 707. Coaches taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah, I
you know
know.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
and
know.
then like even when you get new kids come in, you get coaches from certain schools or whatever.
Well,
Trying to turn
When
kids
you,
into each other.
when you say
that-
lost some kids, what do you like?
It's a trust. It's a trust factor. We
Yeah,
know.
'cause
Recruiting.
When-
Recruiting.
Nah, I
I'll
don't
put
like,
stuff
I don't
in
like to
their
use,
head.
I don't like to use that word, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
If they come to our school, you'll get way more targets and stuff like this.
Uh,
Or why you go to a running school? Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, wait, they only run the ball. They just got JJ. If you come over here, we wouldn't do you like that.
Especially my DBs.
Oh.
And I had to address the issue one time, this man to man, but it goes wrong because then my text gets screenshotted and sent to other people. I don't think that's gangster. You know what I'm saying? I'm just addressing something, man. I'm just talking to you man to man. That's what I do because, we all on the same thing. We do, like I said, we trying to save these kids. But don't put stuff in my, because dog, the worst thing, the biggest lie ever was sticks and stones. They break your bones, but words may never hurt you. Words hurt, and you can plant seeds in people's head with words. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they try to do. They try to manipulate these kids. Oh, you ain't gonna play a shaman now. How you gonna play? You got Ryan, boom, 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 hold it up. You get what
But
I'm saying?
I
It's a
think
process.
that's gonna happen regardless, though.
That's what we saying. That's what I'm saying. But like, it got to be something because we promote. Let me tell you something. We promoted DEFCON. You know what I'm saying? We promote South Florida Express.
Like
So we promoting y'all, like not promoting parts, putting tags out, but we telling our kids, hey, go play.
Go
for
play.
these- Yeah,
And
it's
just
a good
because
program.
it's gonna happen, don't make it right. Like we
Yeah.
put locks on our doors because
That
we know
means-
people are stealing.
yeah.
We don't, but that don't make it right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But then I think it go back to parents. Like, you know what? Hey, you putting your kids in the right situation.
A lot of
sometimes, so-
times these parents don't know. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of coaches, I'm saying myself included, we gonna tell parents what they want
they
to
wanna
hear.
hear.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it don't.
Yeah. And like you say, people always say, well, the private schools recruit. No. The private schools recruit themselves because they got good programs. Parents knocking on our door to come to the private schools. And one thing is about it is, look at every private school. How long Harry you been at St. Thomas?
7, 8.
Yeah, how long Pat been over there? Some years. Jones been over there some years. The Buck been over there some years. So it's stability.
Yeah.
It's a high turnover rate in the public schools.
And we don't even
Ain't
have a
no-
security guard at Chaminade.
Name me a
Not
job
one.
where
We ain't
there's
got
high
one security
turnover rate
guard.
that's successful.
Ain't no
got no security
so they gonna we ain't got one security guard. So ain't no public school in America gonna tell you, oh, we ain't got no security. They got a staff loaded.
Hey, boy,
Better
you
be
just
on
ready.
time.
I ain't even paying no attention.
We don't have
Ain't
one
got no
security guard at
guard,
Chaminade.
bruh.
We don't have no
We
problems.
don't got that.
Yeah.
We don't got that, and that's why people feel safe bringing their kids to Chaminade. Because I heard it was some incident in some public school a couple of days ago, on Friday, where they had to call the police about something going on. So that's what some parents trying. Yeah, oh, it's BA.
Yeah.
So some people trying to avoid that, and some people know
Of
they
course.
got kids that's hot heads, and I can't
why
send
we
my
ain't
kids
paying
over.
Yeah, and I would tell the kid, like, if you looking for the thick, fine girls,
Yeah.
you want to be live at the pep rally, like, this ain't the spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you come here, you come for business. Business and business only. We ain't got pick of the little girls. We ain't got, you know what I'm saying, the homeboys. We ain't got all that.
And while I'm on there, I got to shout out my coaches, man, because I got some amazing coaches on my defensive staff. One being Torrey Cox, he's an amazing man. Y'all know he coach with a lot of energy. Darren Smith, played at UM, 2-time Super Bowl champion. You will love him. Amazing, just amazing guy. Great linebacker coach, and I got both Coach Greg's D-line coaching. My other linebacker coach. Without those guys, I would be nothing because even before I get to practice, they already have their stuff broken down. They don't watch hours and hours of film. That's another thing Jones do. You better, if you coach this stuff, you better be on that huddle, man, because he go watch those minutes. Not only the coaches, but he watch your kids' minutes as well. But you got some coaches that don't watch no huddle, man, and they trying to call all the plays on Friday, man. What we doing? You ain't even looked at the film. You got zero eye help.
What y'all name is?
Oh, you don't do no name stuff,
Y'all
man.
don't do the Purple hole and what?
No, man, we don't do all that. Let me get
Y'all
on
ain't got
that.
no-
Hey, nah.
y'all ain't got no name?
What's wrong? Man said,
That's- hey,
I don't know.
What's wrong with him?
Hey,
Y'all going too.
Hey,
That's the road that I know.
Hey, listen.
Hey, y'all going 2 G's, man.
That's the reason why
we don't
it
do
seems
all
like
that.
every situation I put myself in, it's off of other people. Like I catch hell for
other people.
friend shit for the black hole.
Nah,
Then
man.
people gonna say I'm talking shit. I don't never talk shit.
Hey, if we doing that, that's taking shine not only off our kids, but off the team as a period.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like even if points being scored, or what the offense threw an interception, why you putting the offense out there, bro? I mean, shit.
We're a team.
baby.
We're a team.
Do what y'all
I like that.
y'all never hear nothing when the offense mess up. They'll never tell you when the defense mess up. We just trying to figure out how we get better. So why I'ma name my defense something? We Lions. We one heartbeat. That's what we are.
Yeah.
If you want to name us something, we one heartbeat. We
Even
gonna be
if-
that one heartbeat. All that name calling,
even when
we
somebody-
this, we this.
Even when they do get lucky and score.
all that rah,
First
man.
thing, I'll be the first one to Joe. Don't worry about that. We'll get that back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't worrying about no. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And if they do something wrong, you call, hey, they appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then we give up a score. Hey, I got you right back. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's a team
love.
effort.
That's love.
That's
Yes,
how I
sir.
work. You know what I'm saying?
Ro,
That's-
you want to shout out some of the coaches on your offensive side?
Corey got rid of himself, man. Corey be ducking that action, man. Corey, it's impressive. Corey my guy now, but business is business. You know what I'm saying? Business is business. We got Coach Crawford, you know what I'm saying, do a hell of a job with the receivers. Coach G was there. He ain't no longer there with us now. He got moved out of town, but he helped us get to where we're trying to be. We got Coach Trav, coach the running backs. You know what I'm saying? One of the hardest running back coaches.
Shout out
in
Coach
America.
Trav,
Yeah,
yeah.
Coach Trav. He do a
Original
hell of a
Nile
job.
boy.
He said that's the reason
he went to
why
school.
y'all got beat at Miramar. He said him and Jared was.
They play keep away.
Yeah, stop trying to make me, you know what I'm saying, turn my back on the coach. You know what I'm saying? Me and Trav good. He made me forget where I was at, man. We got Coach Jay work with the quarterbacks. And Coach Joe, man, he do a hell of a job, the offensive line, man. You know what I'm saying? They get it in.
And we got to give a special shout out, man, for the man that really keeps everything going at the Nod. He don't never get credit for it, but Coach B, he's an amazing person. I miss
Bear.
him.
Yeah.
He don't even probably want you to say his name, but yeah, B is an amazing guy. He don't never want to take credit, but what he do for that program is just, you know,
And
unbelievable.
B hit the red button, too.
So let me ask you this: when it comes to quarterbacks, even though you already got a quarterback as far as CJ, are you open for other quarterbacks to come over to create competition?
I mean, I never turn nobody around, but am I going out to sort out different quarterbacks?
No, I know you're not going out there, but you know, like look at our situation. We had Blake, but we had nobody else after that.
But that goes back to what we were speaking on earlier, and I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
My quarterback in the 10th grade. So for me to tell you to bring your son over here, you know what I'm saying, and sit bench behind a 10th grader until you get, like, nobody gonna sign up for that. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna put myself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't need my quarterback looking over his shoulder. I want him to be comfortable and doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I deal with that when I deal with that. Because, like, we all got health insurance. We pay for it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even car insurance. I don't want to get in an accident.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I may have my car insurance for 15 years and don't get in an accident. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to hope I don't crash. I ain't going out there, you know what I'm saying, playing bumper cars.
Facts.
No, that's real. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Let my quarterbacks leave comfortable.
And as a
No
and
slob,
as a
everything.
parent, do your homework.
Yeah.
But that's what
While
I
I'm
keep-
sending my son to a team, he's a sophomore.
But that's
You
where,
not gonna beat him out. Let's be real.
But Sid, that's where we said earlier where
I ain't
the
start-
transfer portal is so big because some parents they'll run to a Chaminade because their kid is a good quarterback, but you ain't do your homework to understand like
But-
CJ's
Well,
a
hold on,
sophomore.
hold on, hold on.
But like we
No,
really.
no,
Nah, they do
hold
that.
on,
Yeah.
hold on.
So
Before-
if the kid come in
Let's
and
try.
head and shoulders better than CJ, then by
He
all
plays.
means,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Strong.
Okay.
Y'all told me I think one of the first shows, y'all sent them for the education, for for that part. So now it's just football.
That's company line. All these kids go to school to play football.
That's what I was trying to tell you too.
All kids go to school to play football.
I-
No matter
I'm-
what.
but y'all made it
I
seem
think-
like
No,
Yes.
Let me speak on that. They do come for football, but they do want the education
I mean, absolutely.
So that's
And
why
it's
you can't really blame the parent if as Chaminade got a say like the law program
Yeah.
and he want to shoot his shot, let him shoot his shot.
No, of course.
By
I
all
never
means.
said that. I
No,
said
we said let him come shoot the shot, but actively going out and
you have to
seeking
do
him
your
come here to
homework
play
to say
quarterback. We ain't doing
he's
Yeah,
gonna
that.
shoot
so-
his shot,
so
but
he
on the
better-
football field, he's not gonna play.
He
a lot.
better
That's
go
doing
get.
your
He better go
homework.
get them good high classes. And
That's what I'm
law.
saying, because he won't be touching the field.
Hey, but let me
Absolutely.
tell you,
Like-
You
like-
tell the
like-
parents.
like,
so,
I had
okay,
a-
let's say like EJ want to come.
Okay.
You don't tell him not to come. You
Of
don't think
course not.
you don't think he can shoot his
But let
shot?
me ask you a question: would Enio put his child in that
Hey, we
predicament?
let's not even say names.
Yeah, like
We ain't gonna say names.
You
It-
right.
it just, we not. You not
Can I
gonna.
tell you something though, man? Like we get that all the time, but you as a coach as well, you got to be honest with the parent. If they inquiring about it, hey man, I got several DBs. Is not.
it don't make sense.
It don't make sense. It's not
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Because like I
But-
said, once again, we trying to get these kids out of here, and it's just your son's a senior. Ain't no need for you to even go this
Yeah,
route.
cause like you said before, what you said it's a something not phrase. Like everybody love their kid. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. I had an underclassman running back. You know what I'm saying? A freshman, he's a 10th grader this year. I had a kid that would have been a junior this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to say his name. You know what I'm saying? He was played running back too. They felt he should have got more carries than the underclassman. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. I love the kid, great talent. You know what I'm saying? Would have loved to
kid.
coach him. Would have loved to keep coaching him. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal guy. But for whatever reason, they did what they felt best for their kid.
Absolutely.
And
you can't knock that.
And as a football coach, I get it. I understand that you feel you deserve better. I wasn't give you the best opportunity. By all means, go ahead and do what's best for your
Absolutely.
child.
And you can't knock it.
I'm not knocking it. You know
No,
what
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, he did the right thing.
Yeah.
Hey,
And like I say, man,
Like how-
wish him the best. God bless.
and what you said against who? Was it Edison or Seminole?
Yeah.
The crowd knew who was getting the ball, right?
Yeah.
All right. Say less.
But then, like, even with my kids, I keep it real with them. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you want to know the kids. We do a thing called bleed time, where the whole offense lock up. And we may give them, like, one time we speak on fathers. Like, I found out, like, half of my kids don't even have fathers.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? So now,
Oh, man,
so now I understand. Like, when I get on them, I talk to them.
Me
Like,
understand.
you got like a hope. You know what I'm saying? You got like female tendencies. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Now I get it. Like, he ain't used to a man getting on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to find out what kids how to
you
deal
talk,
with
how
them.
you talk
You
to
know
them.
what I'm saying? How to deal with them. So
Yeah,
once you learn your child, you know what I'm saying. You know how to deal with them. So
Hey, let me ask y'all this question, bro, because I done seen you in Little League and in high school, really jumping the kids shit. Do y'all feel like parents are sheltering kids from getting tough love from coaches nowadays? Like,
no, I mean
We
not
blessed.
really. Cause I ain't really get into that. My approach would be kind of different.
okay,
'Cause I, as leaders and captains of my offense,
yeah,
I get on those guys. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I get on those guys harder than I get on anybody else.
okay,
And I delegate them to handle the football team.
okay,
So if another receiver in the group messing up and you ain't straightening it, you get dog, not
yeah,
him.
yeah,
I'm dog you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm counting on you to be a leader. I ain't going to be on the football field. You need to learn how to lead.
yeah.
So say, for instance, they come out, we in blue shorts this week.
Mm.
We in blue shorts this day.
Yeah.
He left his blue shorts on. He come out in red. You get dog.
Yeah.
But now, Bullet, you get dog. CJ, you get dog. Ed, you get in there. JJ, you get in there. You know what I'm saying? So now, it's going to get some thing where I ain't getting in trouble for you no more.
Yeah.
So now, they going to straighten it their own self. Coaches, we ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to teach, you know what I'm saying, push them to be leaders.
What about you, Sean? You had that problem? Like, if you coach a kid too hard, they go run and tell their mama or their daddy,
Oh
and then
man, they fabricate that shit
Oh,
every time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Is there
Put it like
something?
this.
Is there something you could do to limit that though?
Huh?
Is there something you could do to limit that? Like, what makes you? Why do they do that? Is the question? Like, you just
Because y'all coming in and Dilla, you and Tate and the rest of the staff. Obviously, y'all in the middle of a culture change, right?
right.
So there's a lot of tug of war that may be going on sometimes.
Eddie had a lot of love, man. A lot of love.
Yeah.
God bless it.
So how do you handle that? Like, as a coach, does it make you have to change your coaching philosophy? Does it make it uncomfortable?
Yeah, it definitely do. Tate, shit, he be having to save me. Tate, he's so calm. Like, I'm like, how the do you do it?
Yeah.
But he keep me calm. He just call me, just pull me to the side, and have meetings with the kids and sit down and talk. But if it wasn't for Tate, Wow,
Yeah.
it get real.
Man, boy. Hey, man. What's a big game this week? Homestead plays South Broward.
South Broward.
South Broward
Yeah.
Homestead, yeah.
East Speed, please win.
What he say?
Ain't no good. Ain't no big game this week.
I'm
is it?
saying Homestead ain't
Homestead.
no pushover now.
Homestead play.
South Broward.
South Broward.
Oh, that was what's the name, right? Man, right?
Man, no,
Ain't no big game. this
ain't
week.
really no big game.
Ain't no big game this
All the
week.
big games jump off next week.
Next week.
Next week.
In week 2.
Let me ask you this question.
Oh,
Corey.
next.
Hey, East
Central
Speed say,
Heritage. Yeah.
Next week?
East Speed say something slick. I like Homestead.
Hey, no. Central Heritage. That's next week.
Wait, where you going? Where you going, bro? Wait.
Hey, get the camera.
Oh, Lord. Man, I ran out the
The
building.
man has ran out of the building, y'all.
See, like everybody picking cent, but I just say don't sleep on Heritage.
So, and I'm gonna tell you
You
something.
like Heritage?
They over
I
there.
said don't sleep on them.
He ain't, yeah. He
I mean,
said,
He ain't say you like him.
Do you like him?
Would you be surprised if Heritage won?
I would.
Would you be surprised?
I won't
if
be
Heritage
surprised because DP he does a great job with that defense and that pressure. They put a lot of pressure on you, and that's a veteran group. They won a lot of games. The teams won a lot of games even from the
Okay.
league. So
The Heritage team
And then
good.
you gotta remember,
I just don't know if they.
Brandon
Without
Eames touching
Blake.
the ball every time.
I think without Blake gonna be a big one though.
That's my only
I think
hiccup.
without Blake, that's gonna be a big
If they
one.
had
like,
it,
that's me.
If they had their quarterback,
Yeah,
it'd be a classic. game.
Without Blake,
without
I
the
think it's
quarterback, I
gonna
don't
be, it's
know.
gonna be
Yeah.
tough for me.
don't
I
know.
like Central
just-
because there's no
So
Blake.
you think Central stops Mark Fletcher and Brandon Ennis? Brandon touched the ball every
play.
Yeah,
snap.
but he got to throw it to beat me.
they both know. Both teams know how to win.
gotta think about it. If Brandon
Ennis
that quarterback-
throw for 300 yards.
If Brandon Ennis ain't quarterback, you gotta stack the box.
I wish I could go to that
Yeah,
game because
yeah,
the
you
two
gotta-
good DCs gonna be calling. They
Light-
got different
lights out
philosophy.
back.
One a zone guy, one a man-to-man guy.
I don't know. Without the quarterback, it's gonna be rough.
Lights out back.
Yeah, he back.
I mean, they play both. They play both quarterbacks.
Okay.
I just think that if Brandon Ennis ain't quarterback, you gotta stack the box against that.
Yeah.
You got to throw
Make him
200
throw-
yards on me.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you got to beat me in the air. I'm not gonna let you just wildcat me to death.
If he pick
And I-
your defense apart and shake their
Plantation
hand, go home.
I think Plantation gonna be a sleeper in 6A.
Coach Jude, my guy. I like Jude. Death row.
Plantation High.
I'm going with Central.
That's Davis, right?
6A.
Wing T.
Yeah.
I win
Yeah.
T-Tough.
Who
Yeah,
plays
wing
that?
T.
No,
They
that's the
6'8".
OC.
Davis, yeah.
No,
that's the head coach.
whoever the OC is,
You running that thing?
I like him.
And
How
we-
Coach-
Who
how
the
Coach-
head
how-
coach over there?
How Coach Reagan
Steve
doing
Davis.
with the defense?
Steve Davis, yeah.
Yeah. Good
Plantation
coach.
went back to Wayne T.
Yeah. They win y'all with the win
Yeah,
T, right?
they went to Wing T. They killed.
Who they got this week?
They play somebody in the West because
Dunbar.
I always bet two win T teams. I think Dunbar
Dunbar.
run the win T.
Yeah, I don't like no dumb.
Hey, so what y'all feel about Gulliver and Gibbons?
Ooh.
That's gonna be a
Oh
good one.
man, that's the $1 million question, man.
That's next week.
I ain't gonna lie, Kelvin talking that
I
talk, boy.
like.
That's number
I
4.
like four.
Yeah, I talked to him.
He talking that talk,
he was
boy.
in-
He could talk it and don't say nothing to him because his man backing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh,
Four is a
man.
man.
Hey,
boy.
he a grown man.
Four is a man, boy. He
Oh.
is a man. I
In my
got it.
opinion, I watched Gibbons play, and we played against.
Y'all
Gulliver.
played against Gulliver.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played against Gulliver. They're a scrappy team, but I don't think they just have enough weapons right now.
Gulliver?
Yeah,
Gibbons.
Gulliver.
To beat Gibbons, though?
To beat Gibbons. I like Gibbons.
I don't think Gibbons secondary
I don't
can
think
handle it.
Yeah.
Joe, we gonna talk when that
Nah,
camera
you-
cut off. Joe.
when-
I
hey,
think I
remember-
like Gulliver. over
Hey,
Gibbons.
remember when you talk football, you got to start with the trenches.
You don't think they match up evenly?
No, man.
No?
Gulliver trenches. I don't think they offensive line as good as.
Gibbons
Oh,
offensive line.
how long Kevin on right now?
Gulliver got.
I told him. He'll
He
tell
said-
you.
he
I
said-
told him the same
He
thing.
said 2 weeks away. We
Gulliver
gonna fuck Corey up.
gonna have a better quarterback play.
They will.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
They
Yes.
will do that.
Yes.
Gibbons quarterback is
Let me
shaky
tell
as
you,
ever.
what I noticed when I went to the Gibbons games, and I ain't trying to coach no offense, but they got a running back that's pretty good. They don't give
Hulk.
the ball enough.
Hulk.
They don't get
Yeah,
Hulk. That
Hulk.
number 19, he's amazing.
Yeah, now
He's amazing.
Now that's shaky. Gulliver run game.
But you know they air raid, so they like to throw it around. But a couple times I seen it was 2nd and 1. They
So
threw the
They
ball.
threw the ball.
It trying to sound like you're trying to tell him to run the ball. You trying to coach?
Yeah, I'm trying to coach. I'm trying to coach. Let them know. Come on, hey. Shout out to my boy Rob Parker.
Hey.
Love my dog.
No, that's going to be a good game, but I think
Pat
Gulliver got him.
I think Gulliver.
Wow.
I think quarterback play, and I think
That full
matchup
of man,
problem.
man.
Listen, I
And
like.
then
I like.
Gulliver-
He's the man,
Let me
man.
tell you something.
You
Let me-
still got
let me
five
tell
out
you
there too, man.
let me tell you
Five
something.
make
Five a
plays.
burner.
Other than Booker T with the passing game, name me a state championship team that throws the ball. You gotta run the ball.
You
gotta
just
have
said
catches.
Gibbons ain't running.
No, they gonna run it now.
Hey.
Run the goddamn
Right.
ball. Run
Right.
19.
Hey Joe, Kevin said, tell Joe I told him we only need 5 seconds.
Yeah, what you
We
told
playing
me.
Chaminade. Playing Chaminade was the best thing for Gulliver.
Yeah, man, they was a tough team.
They
man.
say that was the best thing to happen
Hey,
to
4
them.
beasts, 5 of beasts, and they defense, you know, it's
Strong,
solid. But I just feel
strong.
like they trenches.
Why you going back and forth with East P?
Y'all
man?
what?
Them people
31,
win one
14?
playoff game and they going
Yeah,
home.
we won
Relax,
31,
man.
14.
You
Y'all was
going-
down 14-0, ain't it?
No.
Well,
Not that
Gulliver?
game.
We was never
Not that
down.
game.
No, we would never done.
Hey, like I
Oh,
told
that was
him,
Columbus.
like I
we down to
told,
Columbus.
Columbus.
And Central.
it was tough though.
that was-
I
that was-
thought Gulliver had offense.
They
Gulliver
do.
do got
That's Coach Joe, man. What you talking about? Man, you know who that is?
Man, I thought
That
Gulliver
was-
had offense.
That's
Man.
the best DC in the game right now, man.
Tell me
You
what you
talking
trying to
about-
talk about.
They ain't play nobody.
They did.
Gulliver.
Why you say that?
Who did they play?
Chaminade.
Play Shaman.
They
No. Prior
They played
to
True
Chaminade.
Proud. True Proud just beat Bowles.
They played Killian.
True.
They blew Killian out. Killian undefeated.
Yeah, come on now.
Killian. That's
They only
that's
lost
what
us-
over the what that's-
Tony Smith,
That's Tony
did.
Smith. did over
AJ, the
there.
general over there.
Killian, come on.
Man,
Killian
Gulliver-
undefeated.
Gulliver
They're the
knows,
number
boy.
1 seed in 5A with Heritage, Central.
Yeah.
Killian the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they got to go through. Killian gonna be waiting for one on.
Yeah. They
Shout out my dog Roll Green. Roll Green said he got something for whoever win that game.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, Gip, good job down there.
I
Gip
like-
did a
I
hell
like
of a
job,
job.
Gip.
I like Gulliver that game. I like Gulliver against.
Why?
Gulliver.
Tell me why.
The quarterback play is going to be the biggest factor to me.
Love that kid's good. Carson.
The quarterback play.
That's
I
good.
think the quarterback play is a lot better at Gulliver than Gibbons.
You think Gibbons D line?
They like that.
Is
But
that-
they got a number 99
Yeah.
on in them trenches like that. And number 7. He like that.
What Trey Brown
Joe,
is?
Joe,
I'm
going,
like,
Joe going too hard for Gibbons right now. Now I got to go see that game now.
Yeah.
Joe homeboy.
Yeah.
Man. Joe going.
Tell him,
Joe going with his heart
Okay.
right now, man. Joe
I
going with his
knew
heart.
something.
So what's
Hey,
your
hey, but
I
but
know
I'm
what's your take, bro?
Hey, but
Huh?
Gibbons ducked us too, so I'm gonna put that out there.
Whoa, hold on, say
Get
that
it?
again.
There be a lot of
Yeah,
ducking going
Gibbons
on.
ducked us too.
Booker T.
Y'all wanted to play everybody, huh?
Yeah,
We tried to
did.
play everybody,
tried to
yeah.
play. We first thing we looked at everybody that won the state championship. We tried to get everybody that won the
Not
state
bad.
championship over there.
You bold, Joe.
No. It's just we got a senior heavy defense. I know they
You don't get teams like
You
this
don't get
that
teams
much.
like that.
So when you get them, flow 'em.
Hey, I'm still mad though.
About what?
St. Thomas,
what,
That's
that,
tough.
That what?
that L.
Which one?
Get St. Thomas. Y'all took
No, we
We-
played
we-
Heritage.
Heritage.
Play St. Thomas.
Heritage.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you. Let me ask you.
Fourth and 7, bruh.
You think you mad?
Let me ask
Number
you-
11 in the end
Let me
zone.
ask y'all this
Jumped over
question.
3 with DBs. He made a great play.
I told him. I said
Hey,
that was
that's what he
that
said
was
back today.
that was the
Man,
change of
that
the
kid-
game.
That kid had not made a play all year. But like he said today in practice, it seemed like kids don't make all days in practice. They play against us and make some amazing plays.
Make amazing plays.
Shout out to number 11. Good job, bro. You did a good job. I mean, good way to play.
Hey, let me ask y'all this question.
Talk to me.
St. Thomas, they ever gonna take that fade from y'all?
Man,
What's
Roger ain't gonna play
Man,
no
yeah,
game.
yeah, he'll take it when Joe got like 6 freshmen.
Yeah,
That'll be
Roger.
next year. But we'll still play them. I mean, even next year we'll play them. But, you know, St. Thomas got a lot of power, man.
See, I won't do that. I won't play him.
Why not?
For what? Play me when I got 10 seniors.
Well,
We gonna have
So
to.
you
well,
tell-
well,
Why
it
you
has to-
picking and choosing? Why you picking and choosing?
They
So
gonna
you
be-
telling St. Thomas
We
they,
had a-
they wouldn't play this year, but they'll play next
We
year?
had an opportunity to play on 1 year, right? But they went and signed a 2-year deal. It was during the COVID. We were trying to make those schedules, but they went and signed a 2-year deal.
So that mean y'all to play them this year.
Yeah, let's
Exactly.
play them 2 years.
Exactly.
Give us a 2-year deal. Be fair. You get what I'm saying?
They want all the sense.
Yeah. But they got power like that. St. Thomas
Sid don't like
St.
that.
Thomas-
I mean, don't pick and choose when you gonna play with people,
But
man.
you can't hate on them. They're a great program, you know.
Oh, they'll hit
I
you with
mean-
the, we want a national schedule.
Yeah, they'll probably play Central
That'd be the
next
most
year.
Hollywood. We want a national. Dang,
Hey,
Central, let's
exactly.
play. We want a national schedule. Oh, my God. Then go out there and get baptized twice.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
Lord have mercy.
No, hey,
National
hey,
schedule.
It is
Everybody
what
want
it is.
National schedule.
Y'all play the national schedule? Nah, you don't. What?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they say if you don't get on the plane, they don't count.
Y'all
you know
took
what
the
I'm
bus,
saying?
man.
So Central got on the plane. It don't matter if they got blowed out. They
Oh, so you got to
lost.
get on the plane.
As long as they got on the plane, so it was a win.
no,
And I
y'all,
don't-
y'all,
hey,
y'all had a
and-
gutting
and-
schedule this year.
And we're rooting for Sam, man. Anytime a team from South Florida go out and play ball, we rooting for you, man. We ain't like some of these people around here. I heard somebody put an article out
My
that
guys over there.
private
Central.
schools root against private schools when we play. Come on, why?
I don't
Because
even,
if you hate on private school, you still hate
hate
on
on
our
our
kids,
kids.
on our South Florida kids.
'Cause
You want our South Florida
Florida-
kids to don't have that in your heart. Maybe you'll start winning the big game.
yeah, man.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
think
We don't do no hating, man. Private
At
or
all.
public, man. We want all the kids to succeed.
Yeah,
man. At the end of
everybody
the day,
to
that's all it's
succeed.
about.
I think a lot of the public schools in Broward, they heartbroken because
It starts with the administration.
yeah, I think kids not going to their home school kind of throw a monkey wrench and everything. You know what I'm saying? So although because Chaminade was always around, St. Thomas was
No, it's
always
not
around,
the kids not going to their home school.
It is. Think about it.
I mean,
You got
I don't
kids- you got kids
think
from Lauderdale go to
Chaminade.
Deerfield.
Talk to us, strong.
I think they developed.
Mhm.
They brung in freshmen. The other private schools, like when we after the game,
I see where Strong going with this.
after the game,
They gonna go get
all the
studs.
whole St. Thomas was in torn face.
Yeah, going to get the studs.
Go get them while they're freshmen.
I see what
They
he's
ain't put that effort in. So you let them go to the public school, letting them
Pick-
build their resume,
and
let
then go
them,
pick them up.
then go pick them
I
up.
see
That's
what's
why
wrong.
that's why a lot of
I see
people
what he's
say
saying.
I get it. I love
I see.
that.
Yeah, I see
I-
what he's saying. I see what he's
away from y'all. They
No,
say they
Heritage
got play
developed too.
callers, but they don't got no develop.
I think Heritage
Heritage
developed.
and Gibbons too.
Yeah.
They don't get a lot of transfers. They get some big name transfers.
Yeah, give me
now when they hit. Now when Heritage hit, they gonna hit big.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something though.
So what? Before you say that,
People
bro,
always talk about us, right? In private schools recruit. You know how many people left us this year? Key components to our team in the summer.
Dylan left with the
Dylan that sent. 50 with the sent. Who else left?
John that Central.
John, our D tackle.
KJ,
KJ left.
Weston.
Like them big name players, those were starters for our team. You know what I'm saying? But we don't cry. We just develop the kids that's there. We
Yeah.
play ball.
I
We gotta move on. That's
I
like-
cried when Dylan left.
I know he did.
That hurt my feelings
Yeah,
right
bro.
there. Dylan one of my favorite players at linebacker.
Yeah.
But you know
The
what?
game started, I forgot he was gone.
So
Jordan got them boys biting over there. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I
man.
think everybody get hit though.
Yeah.
Everybody get hit.
You think?
But everybody can't handle getting hit. See, we don't mind.
Who don't get hit?
We don't mind.
Hey, everybody
St.
can't.
Thomas don't get hit, bro.
That's
Our
why.
quarterback was at St.
Heritage-
Thomas.
Heritage-
You just
Heritage don't get hit.
No, they get hit.
Yeah,
You
they
don't-
do.
you
They
don't know.
leave and go to St. Thomas.
Yeah.
They're linebackers.
Yeah.
You right.
They-
Yeah.
I think
We go-
Dallas Turner.
I think with
now.
St. Thomas,
Dallas Turner.
St. Thomas and Heritage interchange.
yeah.
They leaving. They go back and
Nah,
forth.
it's
between the two
rare you see a
schools.
kid leave
Well,
St.
they-
Thomas to go to Heritage.
Man, they lost Richard Thomas the other year, but
He came back to
in
the
middle of
Deerfield,
year.
yeah.
So they do lose players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
they
St.
don't-
Thomas
they,
lost-
they, don't,
cost-
they lost James Williams.
St. Thomas
But he
lost
came
on
Came
Miller.
back.
And Armella came back. He left and went to
Yeah.
Columbus.
Don't
and came
nobody
back.
want to say that. But let me tell you something.
He went home. He
Some of the
went
public schools.
Transcripts, too.
He
Hey,
did. He
He
did.
went home.
Hey, Ro, tell me this ain't true. Some of the public schools that cry about public schools taking kids, they take kids from other public schools, but they don't want to say nothing about that.
Yeah,
You hear what I'm
They
saying?
do that. They do
But as
that.
long as they get the kids from other public schools, it's okay. But when a kid transfers to a private school,
True.
why?
But keep it a buck, man. It's about 6-7 T-shirts you walk into somebody's house with, you gonna get the kid. You know what I'm saying?
And
you
a
got,
hat. And
you
a
got,
hat.
yeah, you got the right logo on your T-shirt, man. You gonna get the kid. It's just same thing with college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you go in a college coach coming there with Bethune Cookman Wildcat on his shirt, yeah, that same coach come back 2 weeks later with an A on it.
Boy,
You
you
gone.
Boy, you gone.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the logo on your T-shirt at the end of the day.
Hey, so one last question I want to ask y'all before we go, right?
Yes, sir.
So being at Chaminade, talking to some of the 13U kids at the park, right? I'm trying to go after them. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they look at Chaminade as a lesson compared to like
Keep it moving.
a Gibbons or to
Oh.
like
Oh, they do? I didn't know
Nah,
that.
yeah.
I don't know.
I wouldn't
I think
even-
that's
I
a
would-
couple years ago.
If I even think that's what you're thinking, that's it.
You get that advanced up.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the way they'll handle a situation, they won't play with a Gibbons or a St. Thomas like that.
Well, I think
You get what I'm saying?
it's
Like-
the demographics too, though. Because if we go down a date, they probably know all about Chaminade.
So you think about?
I think the
you know,
demographics where we're at
Yeah.
is more or less we're on the northern part of the county, so all they hear is STA Gibbons,
Yeah,
STA
Tamarack.
Gibbons,
Yeah.
STA Gibbons.
Yeah, it's certain
But if you go down to North Dade, Scott Lakes,
PPO.
PPO, Ravens,
Yeah.
Chiefs, oh, Chaminade, they're right up the street.
everything
Nah,
south of Griffin.
I think Chaminade up there, man.
No.
Yeah.
It's up there. What
I
I'm
don't,
saying
I
is
don't think in the north.
And
the
let me-
kids in the north
Yeah,
they
listen,
aren't too
listen.
familiar with
And
it.
can I tell
I
you?
can-
Oh, go ahead. It was a process because Chaminade, when they first got Worm to come over, they went at 3-7 their first year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then I think they won like 7 games, and then
And
that's
they
when
went
they
to
got hot.
state.
They went to state. So it wasn't it's not like it was a microwave, something that was done overnight. This was a process to turn
Right.
into a
Because
program.
it got broken down after
Yeah.
what, Benson?
Yeah, it went down. It went
It went
down.
down
It went down a little bit.
tremendously.
Yeah, it went down a
But
little bit.
if you name St. Thomas,
Mhm.
American Heritage, what's the next team?
It would have been U school, bro. Listen.
No,
I'ma
they
tell
gonna
you,
right
on
now
this-
they gonna
on
say
this-
they
on
gonna
this-
say
I don't know about that one.
they
On
gonna say
this side-
Chaminade.
No.
On this side, it's gonna be St.
on
Thomas
this side-
Heritage.
On this side, cause I went through it.
No,
I
Sarah,
think-
now,
I think-
right
I
now.
think-
I never
think-
won that.
They ain't never won nothing,
I
but
think-
for
I-
whatever reason,
But I think
Chaminade was always looked.
No, that's because
Chaminade name came
that's
from-
because you had that U on your shirt.
Listen,
that's why
Nah,
you
Chaminade-
That's
listen.
what the.
I think Chaminade name got big in the northern part of the county because of Worm, because Worm was on that side of town. So when that's when everybody was like.
but I think that's in the
Chaminade.
flow league. In the AYFL, you know what?
AYFL is more or less
You
Gibbons
go
and
there-
Heritage.
Nah, we got
Because y'all
northern
saying
part.
Gibbons because they're out there with the
Listen,
t-shirts
no,
on,
no,
coming to
I'm
the
talking
game, so
about-
y'all see it. The kids see it, and the coaches
That's
see
what I'm
it.
saying. But on the northern part of the county, because if you go to the Jamal,
Yeah.
he's from PPO.
Yeah.
Like
K2.
number K2 from PPO.
Ryan
So what
Turner.
I'm saying is those boys, everybody on the south end of the county, they know about Nod all day.
Nod.
They know about Nod. It's a given. But if you're talking about Tamaracks, the Pompano Eagles, the Plantation Wildcats, all you hear is Gibbons,
Plantation
Heritage.
Yeah,
You-
Plantation Gibbons.
I
or
tell
Heritage.
You
Yeah,
hear
it's
you
Gibbons
hear
or
Gibbons because
Heritage.
you see Gibbons.
I tell y'all no lie. Listen,
Talk to me.
when U school blew up, right? Sid went through the whole process of me, right? Me and my wife, we were talking to some parents. We were like, yeah, we considering Chaminade. Chaminade.
Tell me what
The
be
education,
real. I want to hear.
Yeah.
the education.
Don't tell us to be real.
The education is not really that, and
That's
the
the-
coaches are ghetto.
Yeah.
I'm
My
telling you.
God, this nigga
I'm-
turned
I'm-
straight. He went
You know what I'm
straight
saying?
Yeah.
For real.
Lord,
Like,
ghetto.
for real.
And
I'm ghetto.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that was the perception of Chaminade. Like,
Thank you, and that's what we try to change because that's the outside looking in. But some of them parents probably never got in a chance to talk to neither one of our coaches.
Exactly.
correct.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
You see a bunch of black guys. You see a bunch of black guys over there.
And I think that's what it was. I think because you guys have a
It's an all
predominantly
black
black
staff.
staff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they felt like,
We met the,
how did
we,
you guys
we,
get?
We met the minority quota.
How-
It ain't all black.
Hey, I got.
How did y'all? How did the all black staff land in a private school? You get what I'm saying? Because private school, in an ignorant parent's mind, they gonna feel like it's supposed to be prestige and
The stigma behind it.
stigma behind it. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So being that you guys are predominantly black staff,
But,
I feel like people from the outside try to tarnish y'all and say
yeah,
that
they
y'all-
do.
and that y'all ghetto.
that's an asinine statement because St. Thomas Aquinas ran by a black head coach.
100%.
And
American
Heritage.
Heritage ran by a black head coach. So
100%.
I mean, so
100%. 100%.
I don't
So
see what make our situation.
That's
Any
part
different.
Of now let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
American Heritage defensive coordinator is a black guy.
As a black guy, yeah.
And then sometimes if you don't show a person a kid
St.
enough
Thomas
attention,
defensive coordinator black guy.
they'll start tarnishing our name
and
for whatever reason.
And so that was another thing that I heard. Like, I guess they felt like, listen, parents will be like, I never heard of Chaminade. You in South Florida, you gonna hear about Chaminade, no matter what. You get what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
But I think that's because they've been not necessarily brainwashed, but all they've been hearing is Gibbons.
nah, man,
Hey,
Hey, but
nah,
show,
nah,
but show,
nah,
but show,
nah.
but show.
you know what?
That goes to back like they were saying. Is where you're from.
That's what
You
I'm
know
saying.
what
Your
I'm
saying?
demographics
Yeah.
are
I'm
in
not.
the area. I'm telling you that.
I'm not a Broward guy
Yeah,
per se. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I reside in Dade County.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So every kid I deal with on the regular, they don't know nothing about none of these private schools.
Okay,
See what I'm
They'll
saying?
tell you, I'm going to Central.
I'm going to Central.
I'm going
Yeah.
to Northwestern.
It's the
Yeah.
That's
demographics,
it.
though.
You know what
The
I'm saying?
demographics play a big
they
part.
not in they mind nothing about St. Thomas or Heritage
Heritage
move
in
them.
their mind.
It's the
Nothing about-
demographics, though.
I want to play with Central. That's all they see.
That's all they know too.
Everybody they look up to, they go to Central.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My cousin went to Central. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy around the corner, his brother played for Northwestern. That's all they
Absolutely.
know.
That's all they
You know
know.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you go up this way, maybe
The
private school a little bit,
the
private school a
demographics
little big in
change.
Broward County.
Demographics definitely change.
Now that you in the building, how do you feel about the coaching staff, and how do you feel about
The real now.
Yeah,
Keep it real.
I love it. Let me
Are we
tell y'all.
ghetto?
Nah.
But do we keep it real?
Y'all,
He
listen,
said we
I
ghetto.
feel like for me, I feel like a part of the fam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's how we make.
Like,
we try
you know
to
what I'm
make
saying?
fans feel, yeah.
I met Jones at Sid House, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We having a game night, whatever. So they like, yeah, man, that's the Chaminade coach right there. And I was like, cause I was telling like, man, I wouldn't mind going to Chaminade. He like, man, I'm gonna introduce you to him. So he like, yeah, man, you know, mom, my dog's son going to the 9th grade, whatever. Man, Jones said, we got too many DVDs. bro.
Hey,
Don't
he
bring
kept
this
it
shit."
real.
Just like
Hey, he kept it real.
People don't like when you keep it real sometimes.
Not me.
So, well,
Just like, hey, you know what I
Yeah.
told Sid after I said, I like that, bro. That nigga kept it real.
Yeah, he said, listen. He said,
real.
listen. I won't come after you now.
He said, come see me in 2 years.
Come see me in 2 years, boy. We gonna talk.
Those are the exact words. You gotta respect it.
yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? I ain't take it as,
Oh, he
trying
tried
my
my
son.
son.
Yeah. Some people take it that way, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Some.
So that showed me like a lot of character of who he was. Like, cause he could have bullshitted me and be like, come on over.
A month
and-
later.
Stop, pal.
A month later, he told my wife, hey, where's CJ at? Get him on the phone now.
It was because of Roto. Ro came out to the 7-on-7 shit that he hates so much, right? He out there bullying, right?
Hey, sometime in this line of work, man, you gotta do things you don't like.
He
But-
punched in.
but
He punched in. You were working.
Yeah,
He punched
but
in.
what it boils down to, man, is whether you coaching ball or you playing ball.
Oh, you playing ball,
You,
that's
got,
real.
you got to go. You got to go where you comfortable at, where you fit in at. You
Nah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
real, that's real,
And
that's real.
You can't let wins and losses dictate where you going. You know what I'm saying? Because I was at a place and was very successful there. You know what I'm saying? It was one seed in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We averaged like 38 points a game. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't enjoy it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was winning, but it wasn't fun.
It wasn't
You
fun.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was winning games, beating good teams, beat St. Thomas, we beat a lot of teams that year. You know what I'm saying? Beat Dillard.
Yeah.
But it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to get to where it mesh. You know what I'm saying? Where you can enjoy yourself. I coached with Coach Hippolyte at Carol City. Wonderful time. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. You know what I'm saying? When I came to Chaminade, it was different. You know what I'm saying? Because I never coached at private school. That was the farthest thing from my mind. Because like I said, I only knew.
You always knew Central.
That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I got there, totally different from what I ever expected. You know what I'm saying? You get real dudes. You know what I'm saying? Real dudes, and you know what I'm saying? Like brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? It's comfortable. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I won't never leave until I get fired.
Definitely brotherhood, man. Like
I get fired, then we talk about
Do you
something.
feel like we ever lie to you about anything?
never, ever. And let me tell you, like some games that, like in the beginning, I could tell that my son gained their trust by his playing time. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I'm a realist. And when it comes to him playing, he got Ryan Turner in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He got BJ on the other side in front of him. So when he do get an opportunity to play, it's because he earned it.
Right.
There's some games that nigga ain't touch the field.
Absolutely.
And I'm cool with that too. Feel what I'm saying?
We always talk about that.
I'm cool with that too. There's some games where I done seen Joe bench one of the seniors.
Yeah.
In a big game, big moments. And
He started Gulliver game.
Yeah.
But like you say, he went through it.
It
It'll been some times we go in practice and we let Ed burn him.
Yeah.
Keep going at him.
Yeah.
Keep going at him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Taking
saying?
away
All
the
you gonna do
inside.
is
Yeah.
get all you can do is get better from
Yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Iron sharpen iron.
but y'all, like I say, and I didn't know.
Shout out to
I
Ed.
knew Rope. I didn't know
Tamarack
Joe.
kid.
Yeah.
But knowing Jones and how he carry himself,
Ed from Tamarack.
if you
Ed,
ain't
my
if
guy.
you ain't that character,
Yeah.
come on, you ain't gonna mesh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be on his
But
staff.
like what they said, that everybody can't fit Chaminade.
I'm gonna tell you what really made Chaminade a lot for me, bro. My other son, Ricky. Right? He ain't play football. He
Shout
took,
out to Ricky.
he,
Ricky's
took,
my guy,
he, took, he
man.
took a break from football. He got into basketball, right? He like, man, he felt like Chaminade, he respected Chaminade's name. So he felt like he was in a program. It's just what he said, like, man, Chaminade's a real program. It made him want to work. It made him want to get better. You know what I'm saying? First day he came out to practice, I forgot what he did. Ro cussed his ass out, right?
Goddamn Rope.
But
I cuss everybody out.
But his response, you know what I'm saying? Going through spring, you know, Rose said, he like, man, this nigga run, he blocks and he run his routes.
Yeah.
He like, Jit, you gonna play.
Yeah.
Ricky started for us in the spring.
Yeah, I
Hey,
remember that.
you know what? You know how Ricky earned his spot? we threw Ricky a slant, and he got killed.
I remember
Ricky
that Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Oh
Jeremiah
my
killed
God!
him.
And
playing?
Ricky
Play-
jumped
play
up
that
and say,
Bring
"You got to
Ricky
do that
to-
all night."
Yeah.
Damn.
Bring
I
Ricky
wasn't
to
expecting
Dilla.
that from Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky shot me.
Bring
You know?
Ricky to part of the dream team at Dilla on that basketball court.
Dylan
that's
went
how-
went states this year in
Oh
basketball.
Lord, that's how
boy.
they start you. Get you on the court. Get you on the court and work their way.
Ready to take to the field.
And another thing about our practices, man, we only practice an hour and 30 minutes, don't we, show?
Yeah.
Our practice, we in and out because everything moving quick, man. We try to practice like a college program. You know, everything
Hour
quick.
and 30 minutes.
Yeah, we out of there.
Jeez.
We out of there. Bing, 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 bing,
Bad.
bing,
Yeah, we
bing.
don't try to be out there all day. You know
And
what
I
I'm
get to
You
go
be out
home
there-
and spend time with my family, man. That's the main thing I love
Yeah.
about
It
the
is.
Nod, dog.
It is.
And they talk about the school like you know
Shout
what I'm
out
saying?
Stephanie
They have a big a
Yeah,
big
but
role
you-
to it. And curriculum, them kids got to keep up. They got work to do. We can't be out here asking you to play football at 7:30, get home 8:30, take a shower 9.
Yeah.
Now you got to catch up with all that work. Man, let them kids go home and handle their business.
Nah, you absolutely. I don't like what they
guess
said.
that-
The
I guess-
coaches
I guess that-
ghetto, man.
yeah, that might be-
Y'all
that might be
ghetto,
the-
hey,
y'all
that might
ghetto,
be-
bro, man.
Yeah, I think so.
I promise. Hey, I promise you.
Wait,
Look,
what?
Hey,
Really
ghetto,
ghetto.
man.
I mean,
Hey, and I
but
hope-
like,
I
like I
hope
say, it's a time and a place for everything.
Absolutely.
So it's a time to be ghetto and it's a time, you know what I'm saying, to straighten up. That's what we spoke on earlier. Like we got to know both sides.
But I'm
You
with
know what
Joe
I'm
though.
saying?
Get to know me
And
first.
How you do that? Yeah. And how you do that is just you and our program now. The same people that told you that we was ghetto, you go tell them no, they not. No, don't judge them boys off their
Yeah,
skin
no, that's
color.
real.
But
That's real.
that's
Tip just
Tell them we
said-
that's what we
for.
said, having tough skin.
Tip Brown-
Absolutely.
Because let's be real. Sometimes I do it.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? In my line of work, I judge people off the.
That
'cause when
same,
I-
that
you know what I'm
same
saying? So
person
when
might
it- when
come
it's
in
done-
the office, you're not even gonna know him.
That's why. Well,
Like
You ain't gonna know him.
we had a kid, right? Everybody said, man, he ain't really like that. I'm like, man, you crazy. I love him. I'm gonna make him raw. I'm the only one stood on the table for him. We have a coach meeting.
stabbed him in the back.
The parent cussing me out. Yeah. I'm the only one like your child, and you cuss me out. You know what I'm saying? so, hey, so you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, look at you, get a, you know what I'm saying, take what they want to take from it. I'm used to it. It come with it.
Yeah,
I see it.
That one really stuck with me. Like,
It got me now.
Said they were ghetto.
Ghetto.
Yeah.
My wife, cause my wife was like, "You really think so?" I'm like, "Oh."
A little
I
old
don't think
school,
they-
a
I don't
little,
think
a
they
little,
ghetto.
yeah,
I think
a little Catholic school
In
in the middle of
Hollywood.
Hollywood. How
Yeah.
ghetto could we be?
And I bet the
Yeah.
person that told you that was black.
Yeah.
Of course.
And I already,
that-
we
see
can't
that-
even
see
cut
how
our
that is?
radio up loud.
You see how it is, man? Yeah.
Ghetto. Ain't that something?
And we out here trying to save kids, man.
Yeah.
And I want to
Hey,
shout out.
keep-
Can I
keep
shout
doing
out
it,
two
man.
of my linebackers?
Shout 'em
Denzel
out.
Johnson and Gino, man. I just want to shout them out, man. Them boys
Oh,
work
yeah.
hard, especially Gino, man. He run track. He do everything you ask for. He's a great kid, man.
So y'all got his brother too, huh?
We don't.
The now moving silence,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, we-
This is exclusive.
Man,
Exclusive
that's
interview.
not even. That's
This is
not even.
exclusive interview.
That's
Yeah.
not. That's not even.
We don't talk on nothing until the ink dry.
This
You know
is
what I'm saying?
exclusive
And the
interview,
ink
man.
ain't dry. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Dwayne Thomas Jr., man. Speedy.
Hey man, Speedy, that.
Man,
hey,
Speedy
that's
having
nothing
a hell
for
of
you.
a season, man.
Speedy, yes, sir.
Bro, you do a good job getting that boy the ball,
And
boy.
shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
his
Great
offensive
kid.
line.
Oh, yeah, they
Hey,
do a good
haven't
job.
gave up a sack all year. With the whole year
Yeah,
without
yeah.
giving up a sack.
Yeah. That's,
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's regular
Big-
season
Big
games, that's
Will,
preseason games, that's
Shaq.
all kind of games.
Damn, that's good.
O-line
bro.
Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, Joe, you got the two best DNs in the mother.
I appreciate that, man, because some people think they D-line a little better, but and I respect it.
Man,
but we
listen.
got the best D-line.
Hey.
Dilla got the best overall D line in the
This
nation.
man here crazy, man. This man here crazy.
Y'all
Hey,
got two
he's
DNs.
supposed
and
to.
that's
He's
it.
supposed to say that.
No, I don't. I keep it real with everything.
That ain't keeping it real.
Just
Dilla.
like I
Hey,
told him
hey,
that.
hey,
That's
hey,
why
his best-
I say
hey,
Chaminade got the best O line.
Hey, cameraman,
I ever
cameraman,
seen.
cameraman.
The O-line?
Cameraman, see, that's why
Some
you gotta
of
be,
our O-line.
that's why when this thing on, you gotta be careful what you say. This man just say he got seniors that don't know how to lead. They don't want it. They pick and choose what games.
They don't mean nothing.
When you do that, you can't be the best. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
defensive ends
Yeah,
are very,
you right.
they play every week. I call them right now, they come into the studio. Suited and booted, ready to do it.
And I
You know
put
what I'm saying?
the camera over here. You notice he said his DNs. He didn't say the whole
No,
D
no,
line.
that's what
He
he's
said-
talking
he
about.
said-
He said
Wait,
his
he
two
said
DNs.
You
When they
said
mention
DNs.
Chaminade D line, they always say them two DNs. They don't never mention them
When you
two
mention,
inside.
hold on,
guys.
cameraman.
he right.
When you
He
mention
right.
the-
He
when you
right.
mention-
He's
when-
right.
No, yeah,
let me
he not
clarify it
When
then.
you mention the Bulls, you mention Jordan.
Hey,
When
can
you
I-
talk
oh,
about the
shit.
Lakers,
He
you
mentioned
say
One
LeBron.
last
Kobe and
thing.
Shaq.
One last thing, we out of here.
That's not an that's
You
an
know,
individual
hey,
sport.
you know our D-line ain't allowed
Team sport.
you know our D-line ain't allowed a 100-yard rusher this whole year. Have y'all?
Nah.
Oh, okay, because I thought St. Thomas running back and Plantation
Plantation
running
running back.
all down the field. So
St. Thomas running back ain't had it like that.
So my
he
D
went-
tackle,
he
yeah,
did.
yeah,
150.
yeah.
Hey man, the black
Hank,
hole.
Hank.
Number 2?
Black hole got
Yeah,
holes
go,
in it.
they
Nah,
stats
man.
online. They stats
Hank was
online. Max
159.
Brown.
If you would have
boy.
told me 22, yeah.
I think Jamari snapped.
Both of them
Hank
snapped.
went
Hank
for
went- Hank
159.
I'm saying, how
Jamari
much Jamari
Jamari
did?
got kicked in
Hey,
the first quarter.
The Nod got this many, so you can't speak my D tackles like that, man.
Well, the Nod ain't give
They
up
did
no.
young.
We ain't gave up no 40.
Wait,
We ain't get no
you-
100
you-
yards.
you-
40. They gave up 40.
He went. You go 3 front, right?
I go
40?
40. I go
You go
We-
40. Okay.
We never gave up no 40
We got
points.
packages that we run 30.
Man,
We
Hey,
got
listen.
40.
you talking about a 40 front. I'm talking about 40 points.
Hey.
We ain't never gave up no
and
40
it's never
points.
gonna
No,
happen.
You gonna have a
no
bad game.
comparison.
They ain't
On
gonna
our,
have.
we had bad games.
You gonna have a bad
Can't
game.
compare Black Hole.
We had a
No
bad game.
comparison.
I ain't comparing the back
Our bad
hole.
game wasn't
I'll
40
compare
points.
my front four. I like them more than anybody else.
You
I like
supposed
that
to.
though.
You supposed to.
You
You
supposed to like your
supposed to.
front four.
Strong,
Yeah.
strong.
No.
Strong,
No.
you do a good job, Strong.
You gotta be real.
Absolutely.
You do a good job.
You ain't being real.
And that's
And I
why
got
that's
2
that's
freshmen.
why I come in.
Hey, you know
I'm
what
the
I like
middle.
about
Football is
Strong? I heard
football.
Strong-
It don't
I
matter
heard-
the grade.
I heard
We
a
just
story
said we
about
ain't talking
Strong.
about the age.
I heard Strong. I heard
That's what he
Strong
said.
wanted to bench one of his star players. I ain't gonna say the name, but I heard he wanted to put him on the bench one time just because he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do.
No, that's
And I
absolutely.
respect the coach like that because I live by them same rules.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, one thing.
That don't
Strong-
mean they the best D line.
No, they not. They not. He
Okay.
just talking. He
Don't
got to
leave that
promote. He
part
trying to
out.
promote. He trying to promote, man. But we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep doing a
Hey.
great job. Keep doing an amazing job, y'all.
Y'all got it, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Appreciate
This
y'all.
is most
Thanks
I've
for
seen
having
road
us,
talk.
man.
Hey, let me
I'm back quiet when I leave here.
let me just a disclaimer, I don't think y'all ever gonna see Joe and Roe do this much talking.
Hey Joe,
That's a fact.
finish
I don't
the
talk.
goddamn
That-
drill.
No,
That
we-
is a disclaimer. So
yeah. Back in the
I'm
back
hurt.
cave, man. We gotta
But
get ready for the
before-
I'm
before
playoffs.
we
still hurt,
sign
but
off-
listen.
before we sign off, what are some pros you could give to parents that's really considering Chaminade right now? You know, we always give the coaches.
Let me answer that
We-
because I don't want them boys to get fined.
We always
Go
get
ahead.
yeah. We'll let Ewald do it. We always get coaches to give their
If you
their
want,
feedback when they're logging off. They give their feedback on the school and the pros of the school and why Chaminade should be the destination for their child for the next 4 years if they fit the
if you
It,
want,
shouldn't, it shouldn't be nothing me or Joe say
Absolutely.
to make you make
see
the
the
decision
results.
for your child. You know what I'm saying?
it's just sell itself.
Look at Chaminade and go look in other schools as well, public and private. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you see fit best for your
hey,
child,
I
make
would
that decision.
I would tell you this, right? Cause we was at U school also. Chaminade it sink or swim in the classroom. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a challenge. It's a good challenge for the kid because they bring out the best of them in the
Right.
classroom. You know what I'm saying? U school is a great school academically also, but they're gonna make sure you swim. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I give it.
They're gonna make sure you swim. So for my child, I like that because it's always gonna keep him on his toes. You know what I'm saying? And he knows he ain't got no room to slack.
So why wasn't he your first choice?
Chaminade,
Yeah.
We wasn't sexy enough.
He said,
Nah,
he ain't know much about us.
We were ghetto.
my son a freshman, man.
Man, we played Chaminade in high school when they won states that year. You knew about Chaminade.
No.
We
See
were
that
ghetto.
freshman
We
this
were
year.
ghetto.
He
We were
here.
ghetto. We were ghetto.
Oh, he couldn't get in.
He played last year as an 8th grader. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
He chose Chaminade. He here, 9th grade, baby.
Hey man, listen.
We done got him ghettoed out. His hair nappy and everything. man.
We thugged out, man.
If you
Hey,
want your
man.
kids to go compete and play,
That's what it's about.
there you go, bro. He's telling you he's benching seniors, bro.
Yeah.
No.
He don't care nothing
But you
about
gotta,
that.
you gotta be, if you go to the nine, you gotta be dedicated to your education, as well as the football program. You gotta be ready to be in uniform every day
Well
in the
groomed.
classroom, and you gotta be uniform every day,
Outside.
like they were saying. No, on the field. On the
You
field
understand?
as well.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
I got one more question for both y'all before we go. Last question.
Yeah.
How y'all feel when y'all tell a kid, man, you might have to come in and play JV, but then
How you feel?
they'll go to St. Thomas and play JV. They'll screw their face up at y'all and be like, I ain't well look like going to JV, but they'll go to
That-
St. Thomas.
That's a good
I-
question for you, coach.
no,
They ain't go play JV.
I answer that. St. Thomas built that, man.
So
St.
you feel
Thomas.
they built that, they earned that
Yeah,
respect.
they earned that respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It took years and years, and however way they earned it, some people may say they ain't earned it the right way. Some people say they earned it the right way, but
They earned it.
The fact is, they earned it. So they feel like a lot of people gonna trust that process. I'm gonna play freshman. When they used to have a freshman team, I'm gonna play the freshman team, JV, and I'm gonna trust that process with those coaches. Now, what's not seen as
Whoa.
it works for some of the kids, but for some of them, it does not work out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro,
What's up?
you said something about a ink drying. Somebody said that shit already dried. That shit dried up.
Let's talk about it then.
Ink done. Ink
What
done.
the question was?
If that's the case, look like
Ink done.
Lambo is definitely
BJ.
number 4. Gino little
Hey, we
brother.
love it, man.
Yeah,
we love it,
man.
Shout out,
A
man. Shout
couple
out.
of the Lambos fighters checking
Hey,
into the nod,
excited,
man.
man.
So,
Yeah,
That, that's two. That's two this week.
Yeah, that's a good pickup, man. We
Yeah.
looking forward to getting back to work. You know
Boy,
what I'm
she
saying?
said-
Getting ready for the next
That's
season.
that's two
and
this
you know,
week.
and you know, folk from Lambo checking
Big.
in. When I seen him at the end of the game,
Yeah.
was it Stranahan? I seen him and we was just chopping up. He was like, I said, so everybody, what y'all thinking about? Oh yeah. It's all coming.
Big up to my dog
Hey,
Dylan.
we like to
Dylan
move
too,
in
man.
silent, so you know what I'm saying.
Dylan checked in.
Yeah, hey, shouts out
kids, too.
to Dylan
Yeah.
Denson, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Great athlete, man. I think he's
Good
gonna
kid.
do phenomenal things for the next
Shout out
4
to
years,
Fred, too.
man.
Yeah,
Fred.
Dylan checked in like a year ago though.
Shout out.
Nah, man.
I seen Dylan playing 7-on-7 with Chaminade.
I don't know what you're talking about, right?
Me either, man. This man crazy.
Hey, but hey, show, I'm gonna tell you again, man. Please, like whoever telling you that, paint me a negative picture of Chaminade, just help us out and just give them the truth. You know, what I'm saying? 'Cause
100%.
like you said, we know it's a lot of negative stuff out there about us, man. That's rumors, but the people that really know us know we genuine. We love our kids, and we just trying to get these kids out of here the best way we can and teaching them life lessons. You know?
Absolutely.
And everybody not going to the NFL.
Yeah.
We trying to teach them how to be men, fathers, husbands, all that. You understand? That's why I keep my ring on every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I want the kids to see it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A real.
Man,
Absolutely.
and the playoffs coming up, man. Good luck to everybody, man. But especially, man, the Miami Central, man. A couple of my guys over there, good guys, man. Wish them all the best in their playoff run. Same with Dillard, you know what I'm saying? We want to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
everybody
Yeah,
be
we wanna see
successful, you know
y'all
what I'm
win.
saying?
Oh, gotta
Let everybody
get
win.
that money, man.
All right, can we get this game though?
What
What game y'all want?
Dillard,
Central and Chaminade at the end of the
Keep
year.
boosting it
That's-
up.
you got-
They
you
got a
gotta
lot
talk
of
to them.
pride down there. Keep boosting it up.
You got
Hold
to
on,
talk,
wait.
you gotta talk to them. We ready to do it.
So can Keep It Real podcast host this game? Is that what y'all saying? Like,
You gotta
Y'all
talk to
make it
Central.
work.
You gotta
so
go to Central.
so do we have a green light from Chaminade?
Man, I
Nah,
got
he
green.
said
Wait.
the head man's not here.
We got the green light.
The head man been get a green light on
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Hold on. So do we got a green light from Chaminade at the end of the playoff run?
what
Y'all
that
want to
is.
play Central at a neutral location?
We'll love it. Nah, we'll play them at trash.
Oh, you want to go to Oh, you want to go to the Mecca?
Hey, Joe built like that,
Let's
man.
do it.
Go.
Joe built like
At the
that, man.
Mecca.
No, we respect that coaching style. They got a good coaching
We're playing
style.
that trash, the black hole, wherever field got grass. We ready to do it. We don't care where we go.
We just a small school
Hey.
out of the wood.
Hey, man, we want to thank everybody for
Appreciate
tuning in
y'all,
tonight.
man.
Listen, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Phenomenal guest
Y'all
tonight,
boys,
man.
baby.
Coach Joe, Coach Rowe. Hey, best of luck to everybody on the playoff run.
Absolutely.
Hey, injury-free playoff run. Shouts out to Plantation Wildcats 13U.
Hey,
we
hey.
will be knocking off Pompano this week,
Yeah,
man.
and I
Believe that.
yeah, and I like
Oh, I love O.
Oh, we
Right,
trust.
telling something right now, right?
Appreciate you, man.